Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sorcery and Secrets. I am your host, the Uncommon Guru.
Oh,
You're at the top.
wait. Am I?
You're at the
Yes, I
top.
am. Oh my god.
I'm uncommon girl.
We are still professional idiots here. We promise. We haven't changed.
I'm Paris,
Yep.
and I will be playing Alex the Ranger.
I'm Banner. I'll be playing Beric the Bard.
What's up? It's your boy Emmy, and I'll be playing Honey the Warlock. Hello, this is me, Mia, and I will be playing Imnastra the Sorcerer.
And we have a Kenku rogue. Unfortunately, he is currently using his stealth to vanish into the aether of band practice. So, as we are wont to do, we have to try and keep ourselves rolling forward. So at the moment, currently, Shuffle is currently MIA, which is bad for him, but good for me.
Why? Wait, why?
Huh? Nani?
Nani the fuck?
Nani the fuck? I'm scared.
So
Whenever Don says anything is good for him, I'm scared.
Right.
things are good for me. Wink.
No.
Me and Em in the corner hugging each other.
Oz on the other corner, just like, yes, maybe. Oh,
Hello. Come get it. oh my!
Oh my god.
Oh, we're not going in a spicy direction with this? My bad.
No worries. So, give a quick recap so we can let everyone know essentially what had happened last session. After much traveling on the ocean, the party finally arrived at their destination where they'd been hired to look into some events revolving around and involving Red Reef Cove, a place that stated that it was having terrible clashes of entities that were causing storms. Throughout the journey, they come across a new friend in Imnastra, the sorcerer, a tabaxi with horns like a tiefling, as well as fighting against various creatures from hidden enemies amongst them to fighting Marrow and even a creature that was a wereshark. And now, though, they've finally arrived in port and everything seems to be calming down a little bit. They've been able to find a room with a very, very nice catfish triton. They decided to go down to the crafting district to get some rice to make some sake because the dwarf in the party was like, no, I am not allowing this mushroom
Swall.
ale to be created on my watch without, them experiencing true alcoholism. But as they were
True alcoholism.
But as they were going about it, everyone began to lock themselves in, to close themselves off, to prevent anyone from going outside, or at least to the best of their abilities. While Shuffles was invisible on a roof, he got a chance to watch a little bit more intimately than everyone else, as well as taste the salt water directly in his face, as
Delicious.
two entities clashed against each other and then landed in the center of this basin, this lake-like area, where they continued to basically have the equivalent of a Dragon Ball Z fight of wind and water storming against each other with lightning cracking off of them in the middle of this area that was causing everyone to hide themselves away as waves continued to crash and just sweep through the entirety of the town. Partway through the battle, one of the party members, Alex, remembered that her baby, Minnie, had been sent back to the ship and, in a panic, asked for Mollymock to tie her down to keep her from running away, forgetting that the only rope that he was aware of was back on the ship. So Molly, in hopefully a Molly-esque fashion, Taliesin, I hope that one day I'll be able to ask you how Mollymock acts because I'm just doing my best here, decided to, instead of doing as she asked, to open the door and begin running to the ship. In which case it became a scene straight out of Benny Hills.
That is Molly's nature.
I hope so. I really do.
Chaotic.
I think so.
But he has rhyme or reason to some of what he does, just his own. Anyways, along the way, Shuffle had stolen a mollusk shell looking item that had a faint white glow to it, and while running through the areas, he thought to himself, it'd be a great idea, let me try and munch and crunch on this. So he put it in his mouth,
Nom nom.
inhaled, and found that he could breathe underwater. However, he also found that when he arrived on the boat with everyone else, his feathers have become pale white tentacle-looking appendages rather than feathers,
Mm.
and his entire body is no longer feathered at all. It is all this rubbery, faintly glowing white, sea-like
Delicious.
skin, which, with his beady black eyes, makes him look almost shark-like, or perhaps shark/octopus-like, which is very disconcerting because it's a little creepy.
Yeah, I mean, he was a bird to begin with.
He was a bird to begin with.
So.
Yep. Meanwhile, over at one of the taverns, Varric has just been chilling. He earned some money playing some songs. It's pretty good for him. He's just sitting there having a drink, just like, yep, this is happening. So with the main party, we'll stick with them for just a little bit before they're able to actually get back and see what's going on. So you all were told to come and follow Ford into his cabin. Shuffle ran downstairs instead to go look at his gunpowder. For everyone else, what are you currently going to do?
I left my fucking rice.
Where's
I was-
everyone?
I was led to a downstairs area. Can I see if I could steal anything from there?
Minnie's watching you.
When were you
Who's,
split to
like-
the downstairs area?
I had Minnie take
Yeah,
Honey
that's right.
downstairs to dry her up.
Make a perception check.
Wait, I have a question. Who's with us right now? Like who's
Molly
Everyone-
is currently with you as his jester, and none of the other crew are being invited into Ford's cabin. Just you all, Ford, Molly, Jester, and you all.
Am I somewhere else?
You are somewhere else, yes. I said you're still at the bar. They told you not to go outside, and unlike everyone else, you've been listening.
Alright.
I'm cold and I'm wet. I wanna go home.
Where is home? A decent question was.
You receive no answer.
I just imagine him not just staring a hole in my head.
No, Imnastra like drops behind and like is like kind of behind Molly and Jester now.
Hiding
Out of
behind
sight.
you, please.
She's hiding from her feelings.
That's a big
No.
If she's hiding from her feelings, she definitely don't need to be beside Molly.
That's the worst place to hide from your feelings. Ford kind of motions back to you all. He's like, "Come on, let's go. We need to talk."
Birdie in.
No, he's motioning to everyone else. He motions. Looks around. All right, Jester, can you get her one of my towels so we can help dry her off? The fur probably is good. No, just please. And Jester's like, "Don't worry, Ford." Hops over, grabs a big thick towel, just kind of drops it on Imnastra's shoulders. It's heavy. Like it kind of stumbles you for a second.
Dry people.
Hmm?
Doesn't prestidigitation like dry people?
It does.
No one has that out of everyone.
Does
I have
Imnastra
it.
Yeah, but you're at a
God fucking damn it!
Yep.
Of course, the one who's not there.
bar. Of course.
I have it, but I'm not around.
Okay, so the
So
entire towel just
Yep.
just covers Imnastra like almost to her feet because she's so small.
Yes.
That's
so
adorable.
It is just completely over top of you, and you just feel Jester's hands just giving you a gentle massage through it as she's just drying you off.
The entire time it gives like she's giving like a, oh, she does not like being wet. She just hates this.
Yes, Jester's doing her best to help you out, and Ford's just like, he just hears the moaning and groaning. He's just like, kind of gives a little like a, kind of like a, not sure what he's supposed to do about that, but he just slowly sits on his table. Yes, so for right now, Honey, you'll be in the downstairs area with the giant bird, who is kind of help stealing your attention because she keeps asking you questions. Bat. Listen, in our Wednesday session, we have a giant griffin. Okay, I'm allowed to make mistakes. But yes, the giant bat is keeping your attention because every time you try and look around for something, she keeps asking you questions, and it's very distracting. But we'll get to that later. With Ford, he's again just looking between you all, just kind of. There's a moment where a moment passes, silence. He's just kind of waiting, looking around. Another moment passes. Make a perception check.
Ooh, so
You too. You and Imnastra. Actually, Honey, you can roll this too.
okay.
I will roll. Hang on, let me.
Well,
You get a roll with advantage because you are actually closest to it.
Me?
Yes, honey. Honey.
Oh, me? Okay, I'll roll again then.
Yep.
Got a 17. Oh, wait, a 16.
16.
16.
Oh, that's more like it.
A 19. Yep. So you and Nostra, you're moaning and groaning. You don't like being wet, but despite it all, your ears kind of flicker and twitch as you hear sound of something going. And you're like, what the hell's that? Honey, you can hear the sound of something very clearly. It's just all of a sudden going, and you hear a half squawk sound. You just hear, son of a
Wait,
bitch,
didn't-
gotta throw the ship and as you see the form of Shuffle in his, all of his stuff, as he's been in a headlock by Vax, as he's basically holding onto one arm around his neck, dragging him back upstairs.
Oh my
Which
god!
you've not seen this guy before. He is wearing a black leather outfit. He's got long black hair with half elven ears. Quite a dapper looking gentleman, but right now he looks like he's just got this bird boy in a headlock, which
Max did not appreciate being stealthed, apparently.
so yeah, if you wanted to follow him, you can, but you just see him just dragging Shuffle up the stairs. He does not
I'm
look
sorry,
pleased.
who's following him? Who's going to follow him?
You can, you do not have to. I'm just letting you know that you see this happening as you see him being dragged up the stairs.
Previous bird boy is being dragged upstairs while in a headlock.
Can I peek out from where I'm at but not follow?
You can peek, yeah. You watch him
Yeah,
drag him
let's take a little
upstairs.
peek.
Yep, you see him drag him back upstairs, and he goes to the left, and you're like, well, he went upstairs. Cool.
Okay.
That's a thing.
That's a thing that happened. Alright.
I'm going to make the assumption that Minnie just heard this.
I'll say yes. And she's just watching, blinking, and just like, oh, it looks like the black leather man is he looks mad.
Black leather man. That's probably the best title.
Since she still had the thing over her head, she like tugs it down and is like thank you, and she turns to gestures like thanks, and then like turns to where the bird where what's his name, Shuffle, was being tugged away, and
No,
it's like
he's being dragged
she heard
into
it,
the
but
room.
Shuffle was downstairs.
And now
Vax is dragging him upstairs. We're
Yes.
upstairs.
And
she goes, how's your powder?
Powder.
Shuffle
Yeah.
Shuffle gives like just a very like he's very wet, but he gives a little like a thumbs up, just
Oh, cool. Good.
So like,
as Vax kind of throws him to the. He kind of gives him a little toss, and he's just like, "What the shit is this?" I
It's
know this
Shuffle.
is Shuffle. I know this is Shuffle. What the shit happened to him?
we don't know.
Got wet.
God damn it.
He
Did go underwater, but that's the last time we saw him.
Your guess is as good as ours.
He drags his hands down his face very slowly. And Ford's looking like he takes a moment as he drags his hands down his face to kind of pause, looking at Ford, and they both kind of have this moment of just silence before Vax kind of just makes this like he moves over and just he basically kind of like does a what would it be owl, where he just has his legs up and he's just sitting on a table off to the side just watching Shuffle. Ford just kind of watches him for a moment, glances back at Shuffle, who's just kind of shaking himself off.
Okay, so why did you call us in here again? What's going on?
That's a real good question.
I'd imagine that you're having these kinds of issues right now, which is completely understandable, but he motions very slowly to Shuffle, who's pleased with himself in his own way, but also realizing that, he has literally been placed into the center of everyone's attention, and he kind of just like looking around slowly, like, this
You know
is-
what the hell this is?
I've seen a similar condition.
When you say condition, I think disease.
Well, to be fair, if this is not a disease, if it was a disease, we'd have seen a lot more symptoms before this. This is something else, which is why I'm concerned. It's kind of glances around and Jester kind of makes a shrugging motion. Molly kind of glances at you all. Make an insight check. If you wish to. You do not have to. If you want to just let him continue on, you can. If you want to make the insight check,
An
you can.
insight check?
If you wish.
13.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yep. Okay.
While this is happening, Master was like, maybe he got cursed or something?
Imnastra, Ford and Jester are hard to read. Just looking them over, they're like sharing a glance of like just they know something probably. But Molly is a lot easier for you to read. He looks uncomfortable. Alex, with your looking between them all, they're all a little uncomfortable. Vax in the corner, Ford, all of them are looking at Shuffle with a sense of familiar uncomfortableness that you've never seen any of them exhibit before.
You all know something about this, and you're hiding it. Spit it out.
We're not hiding anything, I promise. It's just... This
Well,
if you
what's
wait,
wrong
if
then?
you'll wait a moment for me to actually get to explaining it, I'll be happy to tell you. Hold on. It's just not exactly the easiest thing to bring up. Sorry, it's just that this brings up a few things that we didn't think were going to happen again. We figured we were outside of that. Hell,
Don, are you clicking a pin?
perhaps.
Ford's clicking a pen while he's talking.
Do they even have
They do not
pins
have
like
pens.
that?
No, they don't.
He made an imaginary pen. And he's making the clicking noise every time he
I
talks.
just hear it and I know exactly what it is because I do that. What? I sense.
Nani? Oh,
What? Oh! Butters!
You're late.
you're late, friend.
Catch him up to speed. Do it quick.
I talked about you. I told you I was gonna be late a week ago.
I know you said that, but I also let you know that this was going to be a thing. So, to catch you up real quick, your powder is safe, but Vax decided to put you in a headlock and drag you up to the meeting room.
Because he didn't know what the fuck you were.
Oh no, he knew it was
Okay.
Shuffle. He is asking a question that you guys are getting some answers
I
to.
I specifically told you exactly what Shuffle was gonna do. So yeah, that was what.
Yep. So yeah, he found out that yes, your gunpowder was safe. Vax had made sure of that. He was on top of his game, but he noticed you come in and well, he dragged you up to talk to Ford, which right now is what we're currently in the middle of. So you're gonna hear all this. Thankfully, I don't have to repeat myself. Hooray! All right, so you're in the middle of this as Ford's motioning to Shuffle. We're not from the same time, place, existence. I don't even know how to explain it really. It's just there's a lot more to this than we actually understand at this time.
That tells us nothing.
I'm
Really
getting to
doesn't.
it. I'm getting to it. Do you or have you ever heard of the astral plane?
Should I roll for that or would I?
Knowledge Arcana.
Would I have, given my backstory, would I have known about it?
That'd be another Knowledge Arcana check.
Hmm.
You've not heard much about it, but you might have had some inkling. 17's not bad.
Get a 2!
This has nothing to do with anything you're concerned with. Paris, you've heard of it. It's referred to in some cases like being. I'll actually pull this up here. So try and actually pull my notes here. Where's my notes? Notes. Didn't expect you to actually roll higher than a 15. So yay. Yep. All right. It's essentially a place where one's astral form, their mind, as known as a place to wander, sometimes referred to as like a dream, essentially. Dying in there doesn't actually kill you. There's sometimes where you'll travel to the outer planes by way of astral projection, rather than going there physically yourself. It's essentially, think of it like a dream world almost.
So if we're going, let's pretend it's Dragon Age. Yes. So like the fucking, the place where the mages fucking go when they dream. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but that. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Either way, I get what you're saying.
Drew, I DM'd you.
I was
Okay.
messaging the reply.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I said that, yeah, this has nothing to do with your things that you've learnt about.
Okay.
Different plane. Ford makes a little nod. There was a time when, I suppose you could call it our existence, when we were forcibly drawn into this astral plane, to a place referred to as the astral sea. And while there, we encountered some rather unsavory types. Looks at Shuffle and his current whitewashed, tentacly form. Needless to say, we didn't make it out. Our cords were cut, and we were set adrift. But we didn't die. We were.
So you're not here, quote unquote.
Oh, you've felt me moving the ship around. You've seen me doing that. I'm very much here. It's just that no one really knows what exactly happens, despite other people having similar events. Apparently, what happens is when you're cut off from the astral sea, it removes you from existence here.
That
But
makes
at the
no
same,
sense, though.
I'm explaining it. If you want to understand it, hold your horses. Kind of he waits until you settle down. Just like. All right.
Continue.
All right. We are not from here. We are from somewhere else entirely. And when our lines were cut, we faded from that existence, but we still, by all extents, existed. Which means that
Shuffle starts slowly poking Ford in the face.
Little beak, aww.
you move forward, and Dax throws a dagger at your feet, and just basically makes a don't
Ow!
move, don't move. Ford kind of gives a little nod to Vax. We're not on the astral sea anymore. We can relax a little more with that. And Vax is just like, just stay still. Let him finish what he's saying. It's hard enough getting through this once. He leans back. He's very uncomfortable looking. Ford gives a very slow nod. I understand. It's just. One doesn't just come out of existence and disappear. When something like that happens, it creates I suppose you could call it like a bubble, where there's something there, but you aren't part of what is actually happening. So when you pop, the air goes up. Does that help make a little more sense?
Shuffle shakes his head
but
no.
that still doesn't fully explain what the fuck is going on with him.
Looks undead.
He's
Or
not
something like
undead.
that.
He looks like a fish.
Yeah. As you're mentioning this, by the way, Shuffle, 10 minutes is about passing, and you're starting to notice your feathers are beginning to reform. So
What
you are becoming yourself again.
He's fine.
All right. And I can respect that, and I can understand that. I'm grateful that he's fine, but at the same time, you have to understand a little bit of our paranoia, because again,
You're traumatized?
I wouldn't say traumatized so much as we have a healthy respect for the dangers of these sort of things.
Speaking of which, my first question towards you, Bird Boy, what did you do that you turned?
Drugs.
What do you have on you?
Can somebody get him a piece of paper so we can write it?
Doesn't he have a board?
It's currently wet, and it would not allow you to write on it.
The board inside the case is completely dry.
Oh yeah, it's inside your case. I thought you had it in like your pocket.
Shuffle, can you like write what you did that when you started to transform? What did you do right before then?
He just draws on the tablet and turns around and says draw.
Did he just say drugs? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah. Tablet says draw.
Can I search him?
Do you allow her to?
No.
Let's hold him down.
Restrain him.
I will cast
Both of us
invisibility
restrain him
and
at the
book
same
it.
time.
I will cast invisibility and book it.
You're going to cast invisibility.
If they both try to jump on me,
Ford's holding up a hand, and Molly's just like, hey. But I mean, you guys can do that if you wish. Are you trying to jump on him, or?
No.
Oh, after Molly like puts his hand out, she hesitates. But before that, there was like the biggest excited grin on her face to jump on this
She's like
boy
ready.
and possibly maul him. Like, the eyes went really wide, and her grin like was predatory for a second there. But
You
then she,
turned
like,
into a
drops it.
cat, is what you're essentially telling me.
Yes, that is exactly what that sounds like.
I thought, what is that?
Oh, I thought it's a putty cat.
You are surrounded by two cats. Run, Shuffle, run!
Yeah, but Molly holds up his hand and she pauses, and Ford just continues to look at you, just no. If there's some kind of drug in this place that actually is able to do something like motions to Shuffle, that means that something may
You have a lot of bad problems.
worse in my mind is something may have followed us. Something else might have come through to this side of the astral plane.
He'll pull out the extremely rotten tentacle of that guy
Ew!
that killed like an old.
I thought I told you to throw that away. Come on,
Wait.
Shuffle.
Here, let me look at that. She's gonna take it from him.
I'll throw it at her face. I just toss it on her face.
Makes a really wet slapping noise.
You dodge it.
She's gonna pick it up.
It is rotten. It is a good couple days old, so it's not like super bad, but it is like having
Days? Don't you mean like weeks? How long have we been on the sea?
We've been on the sea for 2 weeks.
yeah. And
Yes.
the time that you guys actually found this all out was around the 6th, 7th day, if I remember right.
No,
It's been, like,
this is from the
This is-
town.
This
Oh,
is
this is
from
from
the
the
guy
town?
he killed in the
Oh yeah,
town.
yeah. This is like 2 weeks old. I thought you were talking about the one on the boat.
No.
So yeah, this one is old and it smells. It smells.
Why did you keep this?
It's like in a Ziploc bag, basically.
Oh my god, it's in like plastic wrap.
There's no plastic wrap, so that's even worse. He just has it
You
in
can
like
actually-
paper.
Ew!
Yeah, it's not good. And Ford just kind of scrunches his nose, moves away.
mean, I
Everyone
could-
is just like, ugh, gross.
I could feed it to Minnie. That's one option, but at the
I'd
same
say
time,
probably best to just get rid of it. Just burn it, throw it over the ocean, throw it in the ocean.
it's a good way to keep. Minnie is good at keeping scents. If I give her the scent and there are more of them, she might be able to sniff them out.
If, but at the same time, we're also talking about something that's now 2 weeks rotten.
Yeah,
Are
but that doesn't mean
saying
that the
she's
scent
gonna be
changes
able to, Are you saying she's gonna be able to smell something that's rotten?
I'm saying it might help.
Do as you please. He kind of crosses his arms slowly.
Oh god,
Shuffle.
I'm so fucking angry.
Shuffle just kind of takes out the card, just starts shuffling them like anxiously.
There's the ADHD.
Shuffles is shuffling.
Yeah, well, his name technically isn't Shuffle. It's like the sound of shuffling card.
My dog has overtaken my phone. I don't know where it went to.
Excellent. Alright,
Well, I
he-
mean, if this meeting is over,
since he's back to his normal self, I suppose it is. But looks directly at Shuffle. If you find any more of whatever drug it was that you took, bring it here. We need to understand this a little bit better.
I really doubt that he's gonna give it to you. Just saying.
I would appreciate it. He gives a very stern look to Shuffle. Greatly.
That's about Shuffle just staring back at him like,
Still shuffling.
Big bird eyes.
He's looking much better. A little
Back. What did I miss?
Ford having a staring contest with the bird who's not talking.
having a staring contest with a bird is so incredibly one-sided because you will never be able to tell if you are intimidating, persuading them, or otherwise.
Out of character question, is Shuffle
Was I ask something?
refusing to talk?
Yeah, Ford asked if you find any more of the drugs to bring some back to him, and he's been waiting on you to reply. You've just been shuffling your cards, so he's just like,
He blinks. He's like, mm-mm, and he just shakes his head no.
Told you.
Cast Wall of Fire. Just kidding. No.
you are continually.
She wants to compulsively cast Wall of Fire.
She has. I've noticed. I'm just shaking my head no at this just because. Us.
He's begging you, like, Oz, please.
Oz,
Please.
Ford, he's back with the actual game. Ford, like, he stares at Shuffle for a moment. He kind of shakes his head, looks at Vax, looks back to Shuffle.
The best way that you could probably convince him is to take his gunpowder.
It's a possibility, but as much as I could do something like that, I'm pretty sure he would try and just sneak some of it out, like he tried to do last time. Gives another pointed look at Shuffle.
He tried to sneak it out of the barrel?
It seems like he's causing an awful lot of trouble. Are you sure you should keep him
He's
on
part
board?
of your adventuring party, and I'm here just to facilitate your travels. I'm not here to tell you how to do your job any more than you're here to tell me how to do mine.
Thank you. We love you so much.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not, but I'm gonna say
It's not.
thank you.
Don't try. Don't try until.
Yeah, he is a little. He's a very slow nod of just thank you.
Ford needs an insight check with that native.
No, he's not insight checking. He's just nodding. He's just accepting.
He's not gonna go well.
No, it's not. But he looks back to Shuffle and he's like, "The gunpowder is on my ship, though."
Goes back to shuffling. He just goes back to shuffle.
Mm-hmm. I heard you.
I think
Okay.
you're scaring him.
Me?
No, Ford.
He's shuffling with one hand, like left hand.
How do you fucking do that one-handed? Holy shit!
He's
He's
technical.
talented. He's talented.
And when you say that, Ford kind of glances at you. If I'm not making the gravity of how I feel about this poignant enough, he grips his hand and summons his falchion, and he turns it slightly. You guys have never had a very up close and personal view of it.
Nostra gasps in excitement and smiles very wide again, like a
Oh
big
my
cat.
god!
She's so excited to see this big knife that he pulled out.
He
big
turns
knife,
it
That's
slightly,
me.
and you can see that on the blade, there's has the eye. Only has the one eye. It doesn't have both of them like Ford's has. Part of the hilt is gone, and there's a crack running across part of the blade. He turns it over his
What?
hands slightly. I am not where I was before. And I have a very limited amount of power from the one who gave me this. If I find a way back, I'll take it. But otherwise, it's slowly lets it dissipate, and it actually takes more. He focuses on it, and it just stays there for a moment before it slowly turns into salt water and just turns into like a seafoam breeze. It just kind of vanishes. He's gripping his hands slowly. I've been away far too long. Far too long.
Shuffle's hand is clenched, basically, right hand. If he could talk, he'd probably be holding back from saying something.
I would imagine.
He's doing the Arthur fist.
What? I feel like I should be glad that I don't understand that.
Probably. But he makes a motion.
He for Vax, Shuffle starts tapping his foot and Thieves can't, and it's not great.
What is he saying? Just so Vax can tap back.
Basically,
do you want
I'm
to
not the one that I'm not the one that's been keeping things. Basically, he's just ranting in Thieves can't.
After a moment, Vax, like he looks like very stern-faced, but he slowly takes his knife, like he flips it over his hand. Which, by the way, the knife that he threw at your feet, it was gone after a moment. It was back on his belt because blink belt, very useful. But he takes a dagger and he kind of smacks against the side of it of the table. He taps back in Thieves' Cant, essentially just kind of saying, "It shouldn't have come up. That's why we're worried."
Still being a little bitch.
And you're behaving better.
I have done nothing wrong.
So there's this loud tapping occurring
it's a soft tapping that's just going between these two as Ford's talking. And
I hear it because of my ears. Because
you hear it, but you don't know
Would
what it
we
means.
physically tapping, or would we be like tapping each other, like
You're
like
tapping your
tapping your faces.
you're tapping your arms, and he's tapping the side of the desk. So
What the hell?
that is very
I
obvious
will
that
have
he's
to
doing
be right
something.
back real quick.
The way he's doing it, though, he looks as though he's just being upset, and just like glaring at you, but at Shuffle, I mean. But in actuality, he's having a very the tones he's using is essentially intended to basically say, "I'm not your enemy." Like, surprisingly enough, using the side of your blade is not. If he was using like the edge of it, he would be essentially saying, "One wrong move and I might throw this at you." He's using the side of the blade to say, "I'm not your enemy here." And he shrugs slightly. He just taps it again. Thinks about it for a second before he finishes.
The worst thing I've done is blown up a part of the ship.
You hear a snort from Vax, and you see a slight curl to the side of his lips. He taps the side of it. He's just like, "I mean, me too." He shakes his head, motions to Ford. "Ford, I think we should wrap this up. We can't stay here all day, and if the storm's actually passing, maybe we'll actually be able to get some fresh air." Ford kind of glances back. He's just like, "No, it's still going on. If you guys want to go back outside and go down into the hole, get something to drink or eat or whatever it may be, just be careful." He pushes himself off the desk and he walks out and he walks downstairs.
Nostra like leans over to what's Paris's character's name? I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, Paris isn't here right now. I gotta wait for that.
Paris, I'll be
Say
right
it
back.
again?
Everyone else.
Paris, come back. We love you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go downstairs and bring back my pet.
Okay. Also, Imnastra, you asked me a question. Roll me a debating between history or religion. Whichever one's higher. Pick one of those two. It'll give you different answers depending on them. It's something I like to do. Just having different.
I got a 19.
whatnot.
19. I got a 19. I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You.
I'm good.
You're thinking about this as you watch Ford leave, and as you see him walking out, this name is actually familiar. Ukutoa. You've actually heard very little about it. It's one of those creatures that isn't something that hold on, that isn't widely discussed. Hold on, I'll get to you in a second. Don't worry.
I said sorry.
Yeah, no worries. The creature is one that has a distinct power to it that can be gifted to different people based off of the eyes. The idea that this creature exists is conceivable, but at the same time, it's one of those creatures that is also likely amongst the rending gods as one of the sundered gods, referred to as the gods that were either damaged, faded into a form of nothingness, or were forgotten after the initial rending. With the seeming that happened,
I'm back. What it is?
I'm giving information to Imnastra. With the seeming, some of those guys have been able to regain some power. Not an exceptional amount, though. Most of them are still essentially, I almost want to call them, as though they were baby gods, which is what they are most certainly not. They are still very much the same divine and powerful entities they were before. The fact that you actually heard of this one means that it is one that is attempting to regain some of its power and stature, but is very limited.
Imnastra goes and elbows Alex a little bit.
Mhm.
Just wait. I have a question out of character. Does
what?
does Alex know about the Gotoa?
No.
I elbow Alex a little bit, and I'm like, I need to talk to you later.
Okay.
I'm like, and Imnastra's like a little more excited than, because she's usually like dead, like not like dead, but like tired. But
Monotone.
she's like excited now.
There's a glint in her eye. She
Oh.
knows things.
Okay. Do you want to just do this once we get out of here? Because I mean, I'm going to be cooking and I'm trying to keep everyone out anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay! Alex, I'm sure, has noticed that she's usually monotone, so it's just slowly turning back towards Ford with a face of, what the hell is she so excited about?
Ford's downstairs.
Oh, Jesus. So everyone has moved.
Yep.
Where
Shuffle
am
does
I?
it.
Alone? Are we alone in here now?
Shuffle just straight up
technically,
as soon as the conversation was done, slapped himself on the ground and started doing a ritual.
I didn't know what happened. All you gave me was that she was giving information.
Yeah, I was
Okay, so we're both
Shuffle's
like,
near.
we're both alone in the kitchen, I'm guessing. Can we go there?
You can go to the kitchen.
Yeah. Because I'm just brewing more alcohol.
By the way,
Soon-
Guru, just in case it happens, as soon as the bird gets done, he goes in the kitchen if they're still talking. By the time it's done.
Okay, so as soon as the door like shuts behind the two of them, Imnastra's like on Alex, like slapping her, like very like she's excited about something and can't. It's like she has a juicy secret to tell.
You are very hyper. What did you need to tell me?
Oh no, if Ford has a patron of some sort.
I suspected there was something up with him since he can summon weapons out of thin air.
Oh my gosh, you don't know. I know something. I know his I know what he's worshiping. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what is he worshipping?
His name is Ukatoa. And get this, it's a leviathan that's imprisoned underneath an ocean, and it's super cool. And I think it's terrible actually, but it's like evil. Or something.
Evil. Huh. Can I roll to see if I know any more about what she's just told me?
A religion check.
These are always the ones that fail me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yep, you've heard the same information that she has, which is, again, Ukatoa. It's a name that has come up a few other times amongst a few other different entities as what was referred to as the Sundered Gods. Gods who, during an event referred to as the Rending, had been damaged or otherwise put into such a place that they were no longer considered fully divine or have enough power to be considered as powerful or as godly as they were before. After the seeming, some of them have been trying to regain their splendor. Ukatoa has gotten actually a few places that they do worship him, and like an actual openly worship him, but those are more to people such as vagabonds, pirates, people that you've only brushed elbows against in passing, but you have heard them, a few of them, especially those who are amongst the seafarers, who have mentioned him.
Nas goes
So-
like, Ford always seemed so straight-laced, so it's interesting. Being Ukatoa, of all people. I just thought you should know. Since you seem very
I'll
close to
bring
him.
this up with him later. Thank you. Now, I need to get good wasted before I do this because I do not have the balls to do this sober. So, do you want to help me fix some booze?
I'll stick around.
Yeah. So you're gonna fix some booze, and Shuffle, you come down as you watch them beginning to create alcohol. As does
Oh.
Honey.
I will go to my room and I will finish this gun hopefully sometime.
Make
Sorry,
another
what's Honey
tinkering
doing?
check.
What?
You want to do that for me, fam?
Yeah, you're not here yet. Hold on. Hold on.
What should I roll to fucking brew what I've already made?
Brewer's tools.
No, I know, but like wisdom in what?
If you have the brewer's tools in your tool proficiency, you just click on that.
I do.
If it says query, you just hit wisdom. Okay. So that's Shuffle. No advantage this time. You're doing it without Vax
Molly taste testing?
helping. Of course, you're
All
not
right, what's the
testing.
number?
14.
Luck point.
Okay. Then it's a 19.
Okay, better.
So it is coming along very well. It's got most of the moving parts down. You'd say that technically you could try it out. You're not sure about the successfulness of trying it out as it currently is, but it's definitely looking like you could try and get some use out of it. If you wanted to, use it right now, which if you wanted to wait and finish up the last pieces of it to actually finish it, obviously that's recommended, but
How many days do I have to work on it?
we'll find out.
Yeah.
So while all this is going on the ship, we're going to take a quick hop, skip, and a jump over to Varric. You are watching the fight.
Mm-hmm.
They've been going at it probably for the last 5 minutes. They're just slamming into each other. And it's mostly the elements themselves that are doing this.
Anyone taking bets?
No. No one is, making a scene of this. They're all watching somberly, or they're looking away and drinking. This is not something that's like, hey, let's bet on this person to win. No, they're all just like, no, we don't do that.
What time is it again?
You can't quite tell, but it's probably around 7 p.m. Which you see a clock on the wall, and when you ask someone about it, they mention to you the time. It's getting
Tell
late.
you what. I'll take a room.
All right, that's more than fine. It's 3 silver per night.
I'll give him 3.
He gives you the key. We've got a few rooms that are left. One lady came through with this big old beast of a creature that said they'd take a room together, and they're at the end of the hall. But I imagine that they're
What does this creature look like?
Minotaur.
Oh, Minotaur?
Yeah, but kind of shrugs. I ain't asking questions when they're paying money.
Alright, I'll give you 1 gold.
Takes the gold suspiciously. Thank you. I
I
appreciate it.
don't know how long this fight could be, so you never know.
It'll probably be done within the next couple minutes, but at the same time, it's hopefully, if we're lucky, it's not going to damage us like it did the first time. But some days
but
we
I
don't
do-
know.
Yeah, but I do remember saying this fight could take days when those 2 are done.
No, it doesn't take days, but it can take hours at the very least. Days is how long it takes for them to come back and do it again. If we're lucky. If we're unlucky, they'll be coming back tomorrow.
Alright, well, thank you for the drink and the key.
Nuts.
I'll head to my room and I'll do. I'll just play a little tune, go in my room, lock the door, play a little.
Oh, sorry, I was laughing.
Just lock the door.
Always lock your door.
So yeah, you go up and you lock the door. You've actually been the one who's had the most chance to see these combatants. Roll an Arcana check. Okay. 18. As you're playing your little tune, your fingers kind of slip a little bit for a second as you're thinking about it, and you kind of pause, you kind of lean back and think again. Shake your head, playing the tune, pause. As you begin playing again, you play it's an older tune that you remember from just some of your travels that just someone had played a few times. You're kind of plucking strings very slowly as you remember a song about creatures of immense power over specific elements. And as you think it over, you remember them being referred to as genies. However, the more you think about it, one of them didn't look right. You've heard stories of it, so you're not 100% certain, but one of them looked pale. Like it was maybe sick or something, but you couldn't tell which one was which due to the storm. So you're not sure which one of them is sick, but one of them looked like they were sick.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. But you said they are genies?
Yes. One of them is a Jinni, a D-J-I-N-N-I, a Jinn, yes. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's spelled like it's supposed to be pronounced Genie.
It's Jin.
Oh, is it? There's no I at the end, is there? Am I just inserting an
No.
I at the end of there where there's
Yeah,
not
it's
supposed to be
Probably, yeah.
You want
it's
to be
Jin.
Jenny, but yeah,
Yes.
it's Jen.
as Jin. So a Jin, and the other one is Marid.
Marid?
Yes, M-A-R-I-D.
Alright. So a Djinn and a Merit fighting. Well. Second thought. I think I'll. I'm tempted to tell the bartender.
Bartender probably already knows.
Hmm?
Bartender probably already knows.
Oh, OC Pigeon.
He said those two elementals fighting.
Oh, Jen is an elemental. Oh.
Hey, quit it with the OC Pigeons. Don't make me kill two birds with one stone.
I'm done.
Who's the other bird? I'm not the bird here.
Alex is apparently the other bird.
No, I'm too small.
Well,
My dog keeps eating
I'll-
tissues.
I'll go back down and ask him something real quickly.
Oh, you're back. What's up?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you know what those? You said they're elementals, right? If I remember.
I did.
Do you know what kind they are?
I do not. All I know is their names.
Well, I think I remember something. While I was in my room playing, I think I remember a song about them. And
What the
hang
hell?
on, I gotta
So
take
they-
this.
loud
That scared
phone
the
call.
fuck out of me. Holy shit.
He's gotta take it.
Oh, you gotta take it.
Woo!
Ah.
That scared me. I honestly thought that you switched the music in the fucking Roll20.
That wasn't me.
I
I can promise
the
you
best
that
info
wasn't
to
me. I apologize, everyone. He's gotta take this for a second.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. That was certainly that was
was
certainly
something.
oh my goodness. Well, let's take a quick couple minute break here. If he hops back on before that, we'll go over that with him. So
Quit eating my stuff!
and so that you can make sure that Ami doesn't steal all your stuff.
She's eating tissues!
Delicious.
No!
Mmm, tasty.
And when I say no to her, it doesn't mean that you are off the hook. When I said no to you, Emmy, she got like really excited and went up close to me like, I'm not in trouble anymore.
She is a good girl. How dare?
Your breath stinks, Jesus.
She's a dog.
That's a dog.
Oh, damn.
Both of us at the same time. Well, it's a dog. What do you expect?
Les?
No. Animal's breath fucking stinks.
Sorry about that.
Well,
It was my sister. It was my sister. She wanted to make sure I was okay.
no worries, man.
All right. Anyway, I do tell him. Well, I do remember a song I've heard,
I doubt it
And
will
I
have their
think I-
names in it, but sure, go ahead.
but I do know what they are.
I suppose it'll help a little bit, but it's not really. I mean, I know their names, but that doesn't help us so far.
Well, one of them is a djinn, and the other one is a mare.
A mayor?
Mare,
Marid.
Marty. Thank you. And while watching them, I noticed one of them was sick. One of them looked sick. I can't tell the difference because of the storm, but at least I know what they are.
Avarish or Tored?
Hmm?
Avarish or Tored?
Lars or Torrid?
Yeah, that's their names.
Hmm.
I mean, if you don't know which one was which, I mean, I was asking just in case you did, but
I couldn't tell. I couldn't.
I missed
I
that
couldn't
part.
tell.
Sorry, I was just thinking about.
I couldn't tell because of the storm.
I get you.
I mean, can I OOC Pigeon help you out just a little bit?
No.
You're
But
rude.
at least you know what they are now.
He shrugs. Not gonna help us if they're gonna sweep us away, now is it?
Perhaps, but
So
But at
there's
least-
a mystic.
perhaps, but at least I thought you should know what they are.
I appreciate the concern. It's at the very least something. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to tell people in the hells that I died drowned by one of them. Oh, Ginny. Or Jean. Well, how the fuck? I need to drink. You see him grab a drink, he just downs it, and he's just like, ugh. I swear, the
Clearly need to
mushrooms
be
are
friends.
souring over there.
I clearly
What?
need to be friends with this bartender.
I
Yeah,
stand
but
this
I
bartender.
doubt the djinn would give you 3 wishes.
I'd be surprised if they gave me one. No, I wouldn't wanna take any of their time with my little wishes. Then again, I also don't want to be made an example of, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beside the point though. Go get some rest. I'll worry about the gin and the marriage. I am not drinking enough. Hold on, I need another one.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself. I'll be heading back.
Yep.
I'll be heading back to my room.
Yep.
So, go upstairs, lock the door.
As one does.
Mm-hmm. I'll put a dagger under my pillow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And-
okay, well.
Get undressed and just hit the hay.
Simple going to sleep would have been nice, but no worries. You got a dagger under your pillow. You're unarmored. You're just relaxing and listening to the sounds of thunder in the background. Gotcha. Back over to the ship. What was the stealth roll for? Because that just came out of nowhere without any reason.
I am waiting for Ford to be alone so that I can sneak up on him.
You said you were
mean, I
drinking.
need to
Roll it
talk.
with disadvantage. I knew that you were.
Wait, no, I never stood up. Hey, I never finished it. If it wasn't good, I ain't gonna drink it.
Yes, but you said you need to be drunk to speak to him. So right now you're not drunk.
Fair enough.
And so you're still going to have disadvantage for being like, oh no, I'm not able to do
I did.
this. Yeah, you mentioned that. I paid attention. Thankfully for you, I don't remember if he's proficient in perception. So
Even if he is, he's got a -2 to his wisdom.
yes, but he still rolled a 16 on the dice.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. So technically he would have seen you coming and is looking at you right now. So I'm going to say he's proficient in perception because I don't remember if he is or not. I wish they had
Do
put
you
the
want me to-
proficiencies on there. He noticed
Do you want me to look? Because I'm sure.
Hmm?
Do you want me to look? Because I'm sure they have that out. because they have the character files.
I'll look it up later. But I'll say that he sees you.
Oh,
for
the
now.
hell you will! I'm not about to do that!
What do you mean the hell you will?
I want to see if he does or not! You think I'm not gonna see this? Not happening, Don. If you can do this, so can I.
I love how just completely angry she almost sounds about this.
No.
I'm just shaking my head here.
I am. He is, but it's a 1, so...
Yep.
Still.
Yeah, that still beats you.
Yep.
So he's looking at you as you're trying to sneak up on him. He's watching you completely, just watching you move around. Slowly, you back up and move around. He's just watching the whole time, just like you're like, I want to, I want to know, I want to know.
It's less a case of wanting to sneak up and more just appearing wherever the fuck he goes next.
He sees you each time.
Each time.
Yeah.
How many times has this been attempted?
As many as you wish. If you want to just give up and let him do his thing, that's up to you.
Do his thing. What is his thing?
Going to
Because it's
sleep.
literally a case of we need to fucking talk.
And he keeps looking at you, just like gives a little shake of the head, and just like, not right now.
She hasn't moved.
We can talk tomorrow. Just I want to sleep.
My bird's gonna be following forward all day.
As soon as he sees the bird, he keeps the bird locked out of his room.
I know. He just sits out of his room.
Hmm.
Not gonna invade privacy or anything.
Of course.
So then, can you answer me a quick question before you kick me out?
He looks at you.
Who's Ukatawa?
My patron. I don't know a huge amount more about that myself, personally.
And
Still learning myself, but
you want to give me a few specifics on why exactly you are associated with someone who is regarded as evil?
depends on who you refer to as evil, I suppose.
As far as I know, he's regarded as evil. I want to know if you're going to stab me in the back or not.
Listen, if he may be Ukatoa or things of that nature, but I myself place a hand on his chest. I am me. I haven't changed.
No, you haven't. But I'm learning more and more about you every day, and it's making me think I don't quite know you as well as I want to.
Isn't that how people are? The more you learn about them, the more you realize you got more to learn. It shrugs again. Besides, I still know half the things that you probably have hidden in you. And I'm okay with
I've told
not
you
knowing everything
multiple
yet.
times
Mm,
that I have nothing to hide.
I didn't say you'd have anything to hide. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be surprised when something new pops up that I didn't think to ask, now is it?
Okay, fuck it, I'll be blunt. Can I trust you, is what I want to know. Your patron isn't going to somehow take over your body, or you are going to decide suddenly that we need to be sacrificed. That's my main concern.
Oh, hold on now. You think that I would... He looks very offended by this. He's just like, hold on now. You think that I would just turn on my fellow friends and just suddenly start doing shit like that? Come on. He gave motions to himself. Really?
She just kind of looks over his shoulder, and he can tell she's looking at her back. The only reason he found out was because someone I trusted turned traitor. So I have to cover my bases.
Fair enough. Just... Yes, you can trust me. You're members of my crew as much as anyone else at the moment. I protect my own.
I'll do that. If not, I'm going to have Minnie eat your head.
Shakes his head slowly. He just closes the door. He goes into his room. The night begins to pass. Storm crackles outside. Another couple of hours. Eventually, though, begins to die down, and you eventually see that Storm appears to be gone, and the sky does not clear. It is still cloudy and it is still drab, but as for just a little bit you see the faintest hints of sunlight that will eventually be lost under the clouds in the distance. Dawn begins to break, and your day begins anew. You've also had a long rest, so any hit points you lost while being slammed against buildings are recovered.
Oh, thank God.
Ah! Wait a minute, did I just stay on the fucking ship?
Unless you wanted to go back to a tavern. Do
I
you?
wanted to
Not
see if I
that.
could steal some shit while everyone was sleeping.
Oh, okay. Roll another
Excuse
roll
you.
an investigation check. And a stealth check.
This is interesting now because Imnastra is like nocturnal, like very nocturnal. So she
So is
might
my
be
bat.
ship when you're trying to steal things.
Well,
You're like looking around the ship. Man, these people have so little to actually steal. There's like there's nothing. Either that or they're very bad at looking around for stuff. And you're you're just like walking around casually, just like being not necessarily looking suspicious, or are you actually like trying to stealth?
I think I'd be walking around casually, but trying to be quiet because everyone's sleeping.
Okay.
Important point of notice. What do I get for a second point of exhaustion?
For a second point of exhaustion, you get disadvantage on more stuff. Do you have the exhaustion tracker on?
Oh, my sheet? I think so, yes.
Because I know one.
I'll have to be right back real fast.
1 point of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
But what's the bare minimum you can sleep to get a long rest? Because that's what Shuffle is doing.
7 hours.
7? Oh, I thought 6.
6 to 7, depending on how good of a rest you want to take.
So he's probably going to sleep around 2 and waking up at 8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're barely awake, but everyone's waking up. And again, honey, you're looking around. Again, they're not necessarily the best or biggest of traders from what you can tell. The biggest shiny thing you've seen was when you saw that gauntlet, and currently that's still in Alex's bag, which
I'll get that gauntlet one day, I swear to God.
maybe we'll see.
But in that case, I think he's just gonna sleep downstairs because that's where he was guided. Now, he hasn't been told to move since, so
In
he'll
the
just
middle of
sleep
the hallway,
around.
just face
In the
down.
middle. Yep, he's just curled up like a cat.
Okay.
I'll wake up, cast precipitation on myself, and my clothes and armor, get dressed, get my gear, and go downstairs for breakfast.
3 silver for the food.
Hmm.
So yeah, he'll make you breakfast. On the ship, honey, as you're waking up, you hear a little tap, 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 tap. And as you're kind of like lazily waking up, you just see a very confused jester leaning over you. Are you okay? What are you doing out in the hall?
I was sleeping.
Did anyone get you a pillow?
I think I'll be all right for now. And he sits up and stretches a little bit.
Okay, if you're sure. Breakfast is going to be ready soon. Unfortunately, we don't have any sweets. I'm still trying to get some from town.
That's
I'll
quite
get my hands on
alright.
them. She rubs her hands together. I'll get my hands on some. I swear it. She skips off.
All right then.
Can I pet my little familiar that's been with me?
Yep. He nuzzles into your hand, quite pleased, and kind of just rests against your chest, just.
That's so good candlelight. Very good.
Kind of like peeks his head up and looks around, sees that there's probably a few other people who are waking up, and just kind of huffs and leans into you again.
Is anyone passing by?
Just a few of the crew members.
Okay. I'm going to get up, like actually stand up, stretch again, and go onto the deck to see, well, at least to explore some more. I want to explore some more. He's a very exploratory kind of person.
Okay. You quickly just kind of are scooting around, taking a look at everything. Are you looking up deck or down deck?
Both.
If you go down a deck, one of the things that does kind of stand out a little bit is that there are not many, but there are a few cannons on this ship, which is a novel thing that you've not really seen a whole lot of.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. You have no idea how they work, but you've heard that they spit fire like dragons, which is both cool and terrifying.
That's pretty terrifying.
Top deck, people are working, they're milling about, doing normal chore stuff. Otherwise, looks pretty tame. If they had any luggage or cargo, they probably already took it off the ship to either trade or to do business. So right now it's looking like they're pretty unstocked in terms of things to steal at this current time. Well, in terms of things from the ship. From people, that just depend.
I approach Honey.
You can.
Cool. I approach Honey. Look
For
at
a
him.
moment, he doesn't notice you. He's really tall, and if you're really short, he's just looking around.
Yeah, she's not that. She's not at all tall.
So,
He stares at him with like these wide, unblinking eyes for a few seconds, and then he's like, then she reaches out and pats him on the shoulders, like, "Excuse me."
he turns around and goes, "Ah, hello. Sorry I didn't notice you. What is it that you need?"
You're like me.
Oh,
You come from?
sorry,
back.
what'd you say?
Where do you come from?
Where do you go?
I'm sorry. What did you say, Oz?
Where did you come from?
Out of character, I don't fucking know.
Would I know where he's from?
Just based off of his appearance, there's multiple places he could be from. From his height, you'd say probably from somewhere like the mountains.
That where I'm from? I'm sorry, I forgot.
From where you're from, no worries. It should be in your bio.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, let me go take a little
Alright,
peek.
well, he'll say, I come from many places.
That's the corniest shit I've ever heard.
I tend to be a corny person.
Hey,
Corny.
have you ever heard of something called the Beast's Brindle?
Dom, what? Would I have heard of it?
Roll a history check.
Okay. Oh!
Yeah, you've heard of them. Imnastra, would you like to quickly explain that to her?
I'll explain out of character because there's no way she would.
Not in character, I'm saying out of character, so that she's
yeah, okay.
aware.
Tabaxi rights organization known for like really vicious tactics. They attack human trading vessels, attack shops that refuse them service, and demand respect through violence. They steal resources and items from trains and shit. And over the course of about 20 of the 20 years they've been active, they've grown like kind of really big, having bases all over the world.
Yes, which you've heard of them predominantly in most of their exploits in some of the planning of it. You've mostly kept yourself out of it because you don't want to get dragged into a bunch of stuff that'll get you wrapped up in things that
Right.
is kind of
Right.
outside of your wants and needs.
It seems too high profile.
Yes, but at the same time, you are very much aware of them.
Alright. Ah, yes, I've heard of them. Quite the chaotic kinds, I have heard.
Chaotic? I mean, that's one way of putting it. And then she kind of like closes off a little bit because she realizes you're not one of them, and she like, it was nice meeting you.
You too.
Bye. And then she just leaves.
Alright.
Walks off.
Can I hop off the ship and go back into town?
You can.
I'm gonna steal some shit.
He's running
What time?
away.
What time is it?
Currently it's about 8, say, with everyone waking up, probably between 6 and 8, not 6, 7 and 8 a.m. People are already beginning to get up and milling about.
Who's awake?
Pretty much everyone on the crew.
I'm asking because I need victims.
Molly's definitely awake.
Oh,
Well, I
so-
just
yeah, there you go.
I just
I'm
fucking
awake.
hopped off, so
I'm awake too. Let's be best friends.
Okay, so can I I know I don't need persuade Molly shit when it comes down to alcohol. Can I bring Nostra, Molly, and can I persuade the captain to get off the fucking boat for once?
The captain still has duties on the boat.
Can he not just pitch them off to someone else, and that why we have a bunch of other people here?
I mean,
Free him.
I could, but at the same time, I still have a few minor details I need to go over before I can do that.
It'll be 4 hours.
And it'll take me just as much time to get this done. You go ahead and do what you need to do first.
After I'm done eating, I think I'll go to the ship.
Okay.
I'll tell the owner I'll be back.
I mean, I'd expect it. You paid good money.
I'll be back. I'm gonna check on my friends.
Is there a way that I can convince Molly to help me drag him off the fucking ship for literally just 4 hours?
Oh, listen, I think you mistake me. I mean, I'm definitely first mate and whatnot, but I want to be off the ship too.
I don't mean to pawn him off. I mean to convince him to come with us. Use your
Yes.
charm.
What? Listen, I could use my charm, but if I do you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be the one saddled with it, which means that I'm going to be the one doing all the work, and I won't get to have any alcohol.
That's why you stealth away.
Nostra turns to them and is like, turns to is Ford within earshot?
Yes, I would assume since I'm talking
See,
both to them.
Guru? Ford
Is
within
Ford-
earshot of us?
He is.
Shit. I'm assuming I would notice that in character, so I just
Yes,
wanted to
in
make
character
sure.
you'd see
Just-
him right there.
Just mutter it. That's what muttering and whispering's for.
I mutter really quietly, and I elbow her a little bit, and I'm like, "Did you two have a fight last night? Did you?"
Alex just puts her tongue in her cheek as she looks at her. No, we didn't.
Oh, good.
I'll think. Why are you so excited about that?
Oh, no reason. I just love big evil serpents, you know? It's so exciting.
Okay, I'm really glad you didn't say big, evil, wiggly things. I'm not gonna lie, because that's partially what I expected.
big
That
evil
too.
wiggly thing.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, what kind of fucking deal could I make for you to come with us whenever the fuck you can?
When I get the chance, I'll make sure to come on by, I promise. Just, I need to finish up things around here.
Fine, fine. But you owe me a drink.
According to you, I owe you several drinks.
I mean, you've made up for it with other things.
Yeah, with other tables, time
Ooh.
and such. Hey, calm yourself. It ain't like that.
She's just okay. The look that Alex is now giving him gives away way too much because she now is looking at him with like her eyebrow raised really fucking high.
He like gives you a look just like, shut up, shut up.
Like they don't fucking know.
They don't know if you don't say anything. Now shush.
Oh, it's pretty obvious that you two are married or something.
Not married.
Why not?
I just imagine they just like share a look and then look back at him, Nostra, like,
Because we have differences in what we're actually doing at this current time that would be contradictory to what we're actually accomplishing.
i.e., bad timing. Since you like to be long-winded.
Sure, let's go with that.
Anyway, yeah, and Nostra, since you humiliated me enough, let's go.
Hey.
As this is going on, Honey is making her way
This way.
around.
I will be
Thank you.
telling Queen will just fly to Alex's shoulder and
Oh,
make that.
What?
Can I reach out and grab the bird?
Does the bird allow her to grab him?
I grab it very
Grab her?
fast.
She does not like that.
Can I try to do it fast and by force?
Groping without consent.
I just want to touch the bird. Yeah.
Like, are you trying to grab the bird, or are you trying to pet the bird?
Oh, I'm trying to like grab the bird.
You eat that bird, you're gonna find out what Shuffle's been spending the past 2 weeks making.
Out of character pigeon. Stop this.
Our character Raven.
Out of character Raven. Then roll an acrobatics check versus an athletics check from Imnastra.
I'm getting on my computer right now. Can you roll Queen for me?
I'll roll Queen for you. Which, yes, is on your shoulder. Yes, you notice.
Okay, Alex is gonna like swat her hand away. Don't
I got a
worry.
19.
Alex
19.
is swatting her hand.
Apparently,
Like,
I'll say
no.
that that's Queen with advantage. I don't know if she's going to beat a 19.
We shall see.
Yes, she will.
Oh my god!
So you reach out, you're like, yes, I've got her, and then all of a sudden Queen just does this like amazing, majestic, just little hop, flip, and jump, like it's like a
Bird backflip.
bird backflip parkour on Alex's shoulder, just jumps over onto Alex's other shoulder perfectly. 3-point landing, 1 foot, looking at you with 1 foot pulled up, just ready to
Hard.
go
Don't
again.
ask her where she pulled it out.
Judges in a
Okay.
line, hold up 10 cards.
Wing goes to its eyes, wings goes back to her.
Nostra looks like actually thrilled though. She's like, that's a very talented bird.
I'm just gonna pet the bird.
Yep,
I will pet the raven. Oh, and I'm going to assume that Minnie is trailing me because holy fucking shit, I'm never doing that again.
Okay. Yep. Minnie is hobbling along behind you, kind of slowing you down a little bit, just because she's not. She is.
You know
she
you
is
can
not
fly,
fast.
right?
I know, but you said don't fly. You said there's lightning.
You should be out of character looking up. Would she be safe flying?
It doesn't look like it's going to lightning right now, but it's still got semi-dark clouds.
Well, if I hear thunder, then I'll tell you to land. How about that? Or here, I'll give you 2 whistles.
Okay.
You hear 2 short whistles, it means land back here.
Oh, okay. I can do that. And she flies up. We're gonna hop over to Honey real quick. Honey,
Yes.
you begin making your way. Just you're like, I'm gonna steal some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time.
Steal some motherfucking shit.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
I swear on me, mom.
Oh.
As you're walking down the street, you realize that this place is still looking pretty, pretty banged up. Pretty much what you expected.
Yes.
And it takes far longer than you would have liked. Far longer. For you to realize that there are 3 people walking behind you. And they're pretty close.
Hmm.
And they look about the sort that you've brushed elbows with before, but at the same time, from the look of the way that they're like looking between people, it's more likely that they're not looking to just chat.
Mugged.
They're trying to fucking mug me.
Hmm.
Some stupid shit. It's like midday. It's like
Right.
It's morning. It's morning. Like it's morning and it's dark out.
It'll be a fucking Valentine's Day massacre.
I'm immediately going to turn around and be like, "Hello, fellas. Is there anything you need?" As he's walking backwards.
One of them flinches, and you
sprint.
see them reach clearly towards something at the side. The other ones are not fully moving towards any weapons, but they clearly have weapons on them now that you're walking backwards at them, or away from them rather.
Away from them. just
Just walks backwards
just
at
bump
them.
into them. Whoopsie.
Goddamn, the bitch noticed.
Look you over slowly. How are you dressed?
Dark clothes.
Okay.
Usually have a hood up, but right now it's not on.
kind of he's just walking, hand against his belt, which is conveniently right next to his weapon.
Oh, conveniently.
Conveniently. As he kind of looks you over. So you get off the ship. Find anything useful?
I'm sorry, Bobby.
I did not. Apologies.
I don't believe you. Not with a ship like that.
Be right back.
That's too bad then. And he's gonna reach for his dagger.
Okay.
We hardly knew thee.
Looks like we're going over here. 'Cause as you reach for your dagger, we're going to be rolling initiative.
Hell yeah, boy!
Which also,
The icon used for honey is so good.
yes.
It really fits the situation right now, too.
11, 17, 14. So I need to put 3 on here.
Alright, should I put my icon down?
Your icon is down.
Oh, it is? Fuck, shit, okay.
Yep. Oh, that's why my freaking number, my number lock wasn't on. Did you click your token before rolling that? You didn't. That's okay. Don't worry. Hold on a second.
Sorry.
I'm going to add a turn and then just edit it.
Just wanted to say because I never got you.
I'm fighting
These
3
tarot cards are
people.
dope.
It's like that, I think it's Jurassic World where it's like the guy with his hands out and like the
Yeah.
3.
Except these all have knives
back.
and they're not
Yep,
quite
they're
as
knives and they're
pulsated.
really aggressive.
What happens?
Yep.
Jeez,
Honey
ain't
about
a
to
fight.
fucking throw it.
Oh, damn it.
Yep. Thankfully, you are technically above them in initiative, which you for some reason have not yet done that. That's fine. So you do have the beginning of this, which actually, Varric, you're gonna be starting on the next initiative list because as you're walking down, you'll be able to see this. So at the end of this initiative order, remind me that you'll be within range to be able to do something about it, should you so want. And if you wish to roll initiative, you can. Otherwise, you can just watch. That's up to you. So, honey, you pull out your dagger, and their dagger is being drawn very quickly.
Question. Sorry. Has Varric met Honey yet?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Does my familiar get a turn, or is it just me?
Yes, your familiar does roll their own turn, which they can hold their turn until after you, or if they're before you, or
Okay. How do I do that?
I'll drop the token real quick.
I have no idea what the fuck my familiar can do, so you're gonna have to guide me through that.
Yep, no worries. It can give the help action. It can move around. If you want to give up your turn to let it have a turn instead, you can do that. The reason why the help action is very useful is because it can use the help action and then as a bonus action, turn invisible and then move away.
Oh. That's more
Okay.
useful than you think.
Which means that
That's
you would have
what
advantage to
Shuffle
hit
does.
them.
That's the old shuffle special. That's how he
The
gets sneak
shuffle
attack and
special.
everything.
Okay.
So you click on the token and then roll its initiative.
Hold on. Where?
It's right next to you, right above you.
No,
What?
I think she means
Oh,
where on its character page.
On the character page, it'll have armor class, and then to the right, it'll have a dice that says INIT.
What? Alright, hold on.
On the
What did you say?
on the character sheet, you'll have the
Yeah.
name. Underneath that, it'll say
Yep.
armor class, and then to the right of armor class, there's a little dice button that says INIT.
I just clicked that?
Yes, make sure you selected his token.
Shit! Sorry.
Too late.
You haven't rolled it yet.
I
no
don't
worries,
see my tokens at all. I just see the screen.
Are you? Hold on.
The sorceries and secrets thing.
Heck.
You
Hold
might
on.
actually no wait, refresh your page.
Oh, that's so much work. Last time I did that, the page just fucking broke.
Hold on. Is it working now?
Well, I just refreshed, so I wouldn't know. Let's see.
Move this over here so everyone can take a look at this.
Oh, boy's gonna fight. He gets to shine.
Some in my ear.
Give everyone a chance to see what he can do.
Guys, bench.
So is it loading up for you?
Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Eventually we'll get there.
Eventually, we'll get there. Now I gotta zoom out if it will let me. Please.
Please.
Please. Oh, shit, there we are.
There you are.
Told you.
Look at them.
Who is in the toilet?
What?
Me.
Oz!
Mute yourself, at least. Come on.
Alright, I gotta open this. And open this. I love my familiar.
Which, if you'd like to give
She's adorable.
Candlelight the ability to do the turn before you, we can do that, whichever you prefer.
Would
The
would doing
benefit,
the help action be a action for her?
yes.
Alright, in that case, I'll let her go before me.
Okay. Also, if you have any touch spells, if she goes after you, she can use her reaction to deliver it if she's within range to touch a creature, and then on her turn she'd be able to use her action to give the help action and then still turn invisible. Using the reaction would reveal their form, because it's just a bonus action to turn invisible. It's not if they use an action they are no longer invisible.
Alright.
But coming out of invisibility, they would have advantage.
Okay, alright. Alright, fellas.
Some new tips and tricks from playing with your familiar.
Okay, do we have, like, cool battle music going on right now?
Not yet, but I'm turning it on. I was waiting for you to get all
boy,
loaded
you gotta
up.
turn that shit up. Hold on.
Where is it? I feel like this one had a. Did this one have?
Hey, that's pretty good.
As long as it
Oh,
does have
there's,
words.
I hear a woman wailing, but that's it. Alright.
I am not a
Um,
woman.
Oi, oi.
What is this?
What?
Okay.
Okay. Also, it is a tiny creature, even though it is quite big on the screen. I haven't yet
Yeah.
had a chance to.
It's tiny.
Yeah,
You can like downsize it, just squish it out.
working on it. But what are you doing? What is Candlelight doing with their turn?
Giving the help action to on this guy.
On that guy? Okay, so move.
Yeah, she's
move
gonna
up
help
towards him.
me. Yes, bitch. Oh,
Another suggestion.
on him over here. What's on
What
him?
you
You're
can
out
do
of
is-
character.
No, this is pure game, like
I
not
know.
like mechanics. Is what you can do is like if you want them to just be like actually like on your shoulder or something like Shuffle does, you can make it a hold its action until it gets to the
But it can't hold a
like
bonus
until you
action.
get within. It's a bonus action to help.
No, it's a bonus action to turn invisible.
Oh, you're turning invisible.
Yeah.
With me.
So does mine,
Oh,
technically,
so I
with
can
my
make
warlock.
it help and then just go invisible. That's
Yes, which means that he can't. I mean, he can try and attack it, but it would have disadvantage, or it can just stay within 5 feet of it and just stay around it, just kind of circling around it without him knowing what's going on.
yeah. All right.
Which right now it
Sounds
still looks
good,
like a
alright.
raven.
Cool. All right. Well, that's what I'm gonna have it do. Help
Okay.
action and turn invisible.
Okay, I'll put the little invisible icon on it. Sneaky stealthy.
Ooh.
Alright, so this guy currently has the
Yeah, I'm on first one.
defense break on him, so if you move up and attack him, you can do that, or you can shoot him.
Ah! I'll fucking shoot him.
Okay.
I'll fucking shoot him, motherfucker.
Alright.
Oh
What are you shooting him with? If you're using a cantrip, you can.
Oh, that's
currently
right. I
use
go
your-
cantrips.
Yeah. You got spells.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, dog.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh no, that is not good.
Eldritch Blast is a damage spell, right?
It is.
It does not show up in my thing
Oh,
here.
it does that. Hold on. It when you drag and drop it, it for some reason does that. Hold on. One second. I know.
Oh,
Don't
here we go.
don't freak out. Did you take
I'm freaking out!
Did you take the agonizing blast invocation?
Hold on, I'd have to check. Hold on a second, Don. Hold on, eeny bitty second.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had this open so I could always look at it. Yes.
Okay. Then, if I go back to your spells real quick, just need to click that. And then when you go back to your core, at the very bottom, you have Eldritch Blast.
Oh!
And you can shoot it twice.
I'm gonna do it!
The first attack is with advantage. The second attack is not.
Alright, I'll do that
God,
then.
Fire
she's
away.
gonna conclude.
Advantage! Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
That'll hit
Yas, bitch.
for 11 points of force damage. Not bad at all. Right, and second blast.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm hitting him
You get
twice.
2. Yep. This one not with advantage, so just click
Alright,
back
yep.
to normal. That will hit. Alright, that is 9 points of force damage as you just unleash just two almost molten red shots that just slam into his chest. You also have a bonus action and an action. Would you like to move, do anything else?
What can I do with a bonus action? Fuck.
A few spells are bonus actions. If you do not wish to use a spell, you can just back up, you can move in, whichever you prefer.
Which spells is bonus action?
Which
These
spells are
are-
bonus actions?
Like Hex is one, but that's only if you have it.
I don't.
Let's see. Don't think that's a bonus action. No, it's an action. That one's a bonus action. That one's an action, 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 action. So you have one spell that is a bonus action.
Which one? Oh, okay. I don't want to use that just yet.
Okay. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that for you. You still do have movement, though.
I'll move back a little bit.
Okay. So move yourself back.
How much can I move back?
30.
30. Oh.
Unless you want to use your
20.
feline agility feature to move back 60.
Oh no, I don't need to move back that much. Just make some distance between us. There we go.
Okay. So that's where you're moving?
Yep.
Alright. So
Boy,
it's the
how
first bandit's turn, which I'm actually going to put a little dot next to him so I remember who's in what order.
First one's red. Second one's blue.
Actually, I can make this a little easier. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what that is, but that's a big ass mood. Anyways.
So the first one, cancel your invisible friend, and he decides that you are more important. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Just gonna move right
Oh,
up to
hello,
you.
sir.
And he gets 3 attacks.
Oh, that's not fun.
They are not with disadvantage or advantage, so 1, 2, 3. He drops his dagger, so he no longer has a dagger in his hand. But he does hit you with the first attack.
Oof.
For 8 slashing damage as he right across your chest.
Owie.
The second, as you stumble back, the second one slices around and he tries to jab the dagger, but again, he drops it.
Okay, hold on. 8 damage.
Second guy can't quite get to you, so instead he's going to throw 2 daggers at you.
Alright, sir. Well,
Both-
fuck.
Both of those hit. For, yeah, the second one is minimum damage, so he gets a 5 and then a 4.
I just like the idea of Baron in the background saying, "I'm gonna mind my own damn business."
Right.
Do any of those hit? 13, 8, and 18 from the third guy. Honey,
Oh, goodness.
does an 18
What?
hit you?
Huh?
Does an 18 hit you?
Do I look at my armor class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it does. An 18 hits me.
For 4, again, minimum damage, I believe. Yep, minimum
Jesus
damage.
Christ. I need to calculate how much damage I'm taking.
So you've taken 15, 8, 21 points of damage?
Oh. Alright, hold on. Let's start from the beginning here. I'm sorry, I suck at math.
You're fine. I believe it's 21. Because it's 8 plus 5, which is 13, plus 4, which is 17,
It's 21.
plus 4 is 21. Alright, you got that?
Oh god, I'm not doing so good. Yeah.
Alright, so let's go back up. Before Candle gets a turn, Varric, you see all this going down. You realize that this man is apparently being assaulted and is under attack. What are you going to do?
Alright, where do I come in from?
Alright, I'm going to just drop you down real quick. Just right here.
There he be.
Oh, right there. Alright,
The little man himself.
I'll roll initiative.
Yeah, you are at the top of the initiative list, so I'm just going to cycle through real quick. There you go. There you be at the top of the initiative list.
Come save me.
Alright,
Help me.
Help me.
my bonus action, I'll do Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So you get a D8. Give me one quick second to measure.
Excuse me.
Alright, I should be able to hit them both.
Okay.
I'll take out my loot, play a nice, and when I hit the corner, shatter.
Where are you placing this?
Right. Right there. It's a 10-foot radius, so.
Okay. That's con saves, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Todd, out of all the things you should know.
Oh, yeah, I know. So 16. Fail for 23 points of damage. And I am aware of this, Paris. I'm aware of your infinite love for the spell Shatter. It is a beautiful thing, and I'm appreciative of your relationship with it. So that's 23.
You make it sound like I make love to it.
Are you saying you don't?
Every night you crawl towards me like, hello baby.
Night in my dreams.
Also, that area that's in the maroon, that breaks as well. Because that is within the 10-foot shatter radius.
Oh, rip.
So you do this, and you just hear, and the two guys kind of glance back at it, like they're shake by the third guy, just like, ah, shit, the guards are going to hate us for this.
Everybody within 300 feet heard that thing.
Oh, everybody heard that.
Question, would we have heard that coming from the boat?
Let's say within 300 feet. You'd have at the very least heard something loud. You're like, thunder? Light? What the heck? That...
Can I have...
we're still in
is there
combat.
any way that I could
We're still in combat.
origin it?
We'll get to you at the end of the round.
Alright, so that'll end my turn. And I'm just gonna look like,
Just walk off very
no,
casually.
pretend like that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Roll a deception check.
Oh, this is why I love bards so much.
Fuck.
Oh.
Insight is a... Okay. Only the guy who wasn't hit by it knows. The other two have no idea.
Busy bleeding.
Right.
He's just staring at you, just like, dude. But now it's Candlelight's turn.
I want her to help me.
Okay. Against
Right
which
over
one?
it. This one right here.
Okay. So uses the help action, then turns invisible. And what are you doing with your turn?
Can I pick up the dagger that was on the floor?
Let's say it's a free action, sure.
Alright, I pick it up and I stab the guy who dropped it with it.
A roll with advantage to hit.
Okay. With advantage.
That will definitely hit. For 8 piercing damage to this guy. Nice. Also, I know you don't use a lot of 2-weapon fighting stuff, but since you do have your own dagger, if you wanted to make a bonus action attack against him, you could, but that would not include your dexterity bonus to the damage, just so you're aware. But you can't stab him again. You just stab him again and we'll remove that. Yep, stab him again.
Alright, do I roll with advantage?
Nope, just straight roll.
Just regular roll. Here we go.
A 13 does miss.
Shit.
Right. The first bandit captain is not pleased about that. Not at all.
Of course not.
Naturally.
As one would be.
I mean, you just knocked over my shit.
So yeah, his ears are ringing. He's gonna try and swing once at you. Yeah, he's backing away, which means you get an attack of opportunity. You can try and stab him if you wish.
Oh, please.
Go ahead,
Please.
stab at him
Just with the dagger?
with the dagger.
Yeah, here we go.
That will hit for 6 points of damage. As he 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is starting to run away. Second guy, he doesn't even bother stabbing at you. Yeah, he's off map right now, so I'm just going to remove him entirely. If I can select him. Thank you.
There
when
he
it does that.
goes.
And the other guy, he looks at you and just like, this ain't over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's also running. The other guy, though, he's still here. He's still on the map. So if you wanted
Shenanigans.
to make an attack against him, Varric, you do have the opportunity to.
Alright, I'll try to slash him with my gladius.
He's over there.
Oh.
You're not
Oh.
next to him. He ran up and away. He's not.
Oh, I'll then shoot at him.
That will hit. Seven piercing. Okay, yeah, he's still up. He's just running away. Candlelight's turn. Are you gonna try and chase him down, or are you gonna try and?
I'll have Candlelight stay with me.
Okay, so Candlelight just pops into existence, flies over and lands on your shoulder, and you're letting him run off.
I'm gonna try and shoot him, but Candlelight doesn't have to do anything with it.
Okay. Fire 2 Eldritch Blasts if you so wish.
Actually, I wanna shoot him with my short bow. Or like crossbow. I think that's what I have.
Okay. Whichever you prefer. Eldritch
I
Blast
have
does
a
more
less
damage,
crossbow.
but if you want to shoot him with that, you can.
Alright, I'll do Eldritch Blast just because it does more damage.
Okay. So, shoot him twice. Let's see. That does hit. That will also hit.
And then do it twice.
Alright, and then he runs off, which technically he would still be in line of sight for you, so I would allow, if you want to try and shoot him two more times, I'd say you can before he's able to be out of sight.
Nah, I already shot him enough.
Okay. So yeah, he is limping away as he just is trying to get as far away as he can. He realized he tried to mug the wrong person because they made there be a lot of noise and people are going to come around. You yourself know that the loud noise is probably going to attract the attention of the guards, as well as the people in the houses. So they're probably going to be people popping their heads out in just a couple seconds.
Can I run and hide somewhere then?
You can, if you want to, do that. You can.
I will happily do that, actually.
Okay. So you see this guy. He helped you just pretend. I did nothing. Nothing is here. You see nothing.
Don, request.
Yes.
Can I have Minnie go check out that loud ass noise?
Yes. You can go try and look at the loud ass noise.
Alright, where could I
I
run
want
and
to
hide?
follow since we're together, right?
Yep. You're
I
together.
didn't jump on Minnie's back.
We're married.
We're married.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm married to Jesus Christ, not God only,
Our
as
garden
in Molly.
savior.
Yo, I was about to say, I'm like, you mean Molly?
So if you wanted to run the opposite directions of them, one of them did run this way, and one of them did run this way. Which one of them ran between these places? One of them ran between these. And for everyone on stream, this place is where one ran, and two of them ran this way.
Alright, I'm gonna run in this direction, right over here. Run this way. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just leave him right there then.
Okay.
Hold on. And, he's still gonna run and hide somewhere, but he's gonna pat, Virdrick on the shoulder and say a quick, thank you, and then book it and hide. He don't want attention.
Right. So, Varric.
I better.
This isn't Virdrick.
Huh?
I said this isn't Virdrick, this is Varric.
Hello there.
They thank you, and then they begin running away.
I better leave. Head
Right.
back to the ship. So I don't want to be caught in this. So,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I would like to stealth. So.
Roll stealth, both of you.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, you were never here. What are you talking about? You didn't exist. Okay. Okay. You both stealth off in two very different directions. One of you running away from the scene of all this, the other one running more towards it. Being very sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Very, very sneaky. Eventually, Varric, even with your net 20, you can reveal yourself right now. You are completely hidden from everyone as you see the form of your dwarven companion, Alex, running towards you with the Tabaxi Imnastra with her. And Molly's just kind of like hands in his pocket, like kicking up his legs, just jogging along with you guys, just like he's just having a good time.
Alright, I will sneak
Here I
up.
come.
I will get behind him and put my hands on his shoulder. Both there's Molly and our dwarven friend shoulder. Say, hey guys.
Wait, what?
Suddenly, Varric.
Hey, pretty boy.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going, you all?
We're going to get alcohol. You want to join us?
Eh.
Where are you off to?
We're going to get alcohol.
Sure. Sure, I could use some exercise. I was on my way to find you guys. After all, I did
Sure.
witness what was causing the storm.
Wonderful.
You saw
Another
the-
tiefling test subject.
Hey!
What? Molly's been the first one.
Out of character, wasted Imnostra is so good. I'm so excited.
Anyway,
I have test subjects.
hey, I know test subject.
You're about to be for alcohol.
Going drinking because Paris made some alcohol and we're gonna go.
Oh no, I'm going to get the ingredients that I left to make the alcohol.
The rice and such.
Oh.
She's making sake.
Okay.
Saki.
Make alcohol and come join us.
Alright, I'll walk with you guys.
Yes, I was saying that out of character.
Oh,
by the way.
sorry.
Yay!
Oh, my bad. Well, anyway, guess what was causing the storm?
A bunch of pissed off people.
No, it's actually a Dejin and a Mar.
Out of character, do I know what that is?
Or kind of check.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
A
Two.
Dejin and a Mal. And I'll just say a Malachite. I don't know what that name is.
Married.
Married.
I got a 19, so I know what it
Married
is.
Fighting
I
each
don't
other.
fuck all.
Married fighting each other. and one of them did look sick, but I couldn't
Oh.
tell the difference because of the rain.
I mean, the next time they start to fight, if we're still here, we should probably take a look and see if we can tell.
Well,
That might help us solve the problem.
from the way they were talking, it seems like it happens daily, so all we have to do is stay here for probably half a week.
Sounds like fun. Oh, the ocean.
Well, thought you should know what the two things were causing the storm.
I'll do a bit more research once I'm not wanting to get absolutely wasted.
Yeah, you are just focused on want to get wasted. Fuck the mission. I'm here to get booze.
It's more like I'm stressed. I've been on the sea for 2 weeks. I'm from the fucking mountains, so I clearly do not belong there. So yeah, no, pause time.
Hey,
Let's get turned.
Wait, important part. How
anyway,
Hold on,
where's
what are you
Groovy
saying?
weigh?
Wait,
What are you saying, Shuffle?
How much does Groovy weigh?
Groovy?
Groovy?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see here real quick. Says best. Good question, real quick. Groovy is probably around. Just looking at a comparable. Yeah, I'd say about 4 pounds.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually, no, it'd be 3 pounds. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, because it would normally be considered a heavy item, but you are making it stub-nosed.
Yay.
oh my god.
But yeah, you guys go back and you see the little lady that gave you the rice from before. She kind of peeks her head out. She's like, "Oh, you're alive."
Alex lets out 2 short whistles.
Yes, mommy, I'm here. Is there lightning? I don't want to be struck by lightning.
There's not like
Christ, does she
there's
have
not.
does she have coffee?
No.
She's petrified of being struck by lightning because I don't want you to get struck by lightning. Lightning?
There is no lightning.
Oh,
Not right now.
oh. You see her her hair just like Ghibli style like, go from being spiky to be like nestled down. Oh, okay. Hello, lady. You've got a giant bat following you. You know that?
Yeah. This is my baby. Not actual baby.
No. You mentioned that last night. You kept yelling, "My baby," and I was like, "What? Are you married?"
No. Married. What?
He is
No.
married.
No, I am
Oh,
not.
she is married. Ah, well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Stop that.
What?
I am not married.
Oh,
She is.
well, congratulations when you eventually do
If
get
that's
married.
true.
You've got a good head on you, especially for things like fine wines and, well, good ales. So you, sets the bag of rice down and stares at you. You kind of ran off without taking this. I told you to stay inside, but no, you ran off instead.
I got worried. I'm sorry.
So I
She
see,
just
so I
means
see.
a lot to me, and I'd rather she not be out there without me in a big storm of God knows what proportions.
Yes, I getcha. You're not married, but you're motherly. She shrugs. It's fair enough.
I come from a family with a lot of younger siblings.
Ah, that'll do it. So you're one of the eldest.
I am the eldest.
Oh no. Oh honey.
Immediately. Oh no.
Oh honey.
What is
I'm
that?
ignoring it.
That sounded
What's
like some
going on with
funky
this?
music.
That is good. Uncia.
So she gives you your rice and motions to
My
us like
5 bags of rice.
Yep. If you are actually planning on making something nice with this, feel
I
free
will
to
make you a bottle. Don't
I
worry.
appreciate it. I might actually pay you for it too.
I won't charge you unless I think it's really good.
Oh,
Well, then you better make it really good then, eh?
Speaking of, ma'am, since you've been incredibly nice to us, I do have something I can offer you, no charge at all. Because again, you've been very sweet. Do you have a glass that I can pour this in? And I'll pull out one of the bottles that I've made of the ale.
Slowly leans back and pulls out a glass.
I'm gonna pour her a glass of it.
Okay. She kind of
I'm very
turns it in
proud
her
of
hand.
this.
Turns it in her hand slowly. Kind of blinks a little bit, like it's not bad. Not bad at all. Make something more like this, I might actually consider hiring you on. Then again, I don't think you'd much like around here if you're not liking the winds and the waves the way these things are going round.
I'm not too much of a sea girl.
The sea is for people who like it. Even for people who don't like it, it's still going to be there.
Yeah, but I'll take my chances to try and avoid it as much as can.
Fair enough, fair enough. Shrugs. Just, she's
I
having a
will
good
be
time.
back, however, if I make more of this. Or if
Let's
I make good one out of
go.
this. Alright. Minnie, I have a favor for you.
Yes, mommy.
Ma'am, do you have any kind of rope?
I have a bit. I'd say that's like another couple gold.
How
What-
much?
Let me just see how much rope she has real quick.
I'm literally just wanting to tie this to Minnie.
To you?
To Minnie.
Oh, to Minnie. That's what I figured you were doing. Well, for what you're looking for, you're probably gonna want just a standard net. Just a gold piece.
Great. I'm going to have to go to 10 silver because I'm out of gold. Alright. And then I'm going to tie the bag to Minnie and tell her to take it back to the ship.
She grips them in her talons. She kind of looks at you expectantly for a moment, nods, and then just flies away. Takes the rice with her.
Alright,
And
now
to
next
my
we need a
gold.
few spices. Or, I won't say spices, but you understand what the fuck I mean.
Kind.
Damn, what did I put in that? She's gonna look at she's gonna look at the recipe that she used for her previous brew.
Right. As you're
I
doing-
don't, out of character, I have no idea what the fuck goes into this.
Of course. As you're looking it over, she kind of looks at you just like, last time didn't you say you were adventurous? Apparently
Yeah.
you're adventurous to get ale. I thought you were here to... never mind.
It's something to practice the craft and to chill everyone out, because things have been tense on this ship.
I mean, again, fair enough. It's just not used to adventurers. You don't get as many as I'd have imagined around here, so
Hmm.
this is
Really?
new for myself. Most
It's
people
a
who come
bit of
around
the-
here are traders and the like, as I mentioned before.
I mean, to be fair, making ale is family business. I'm just not part of the family business.
It's a hobby.
Fair enough. That being
Did
said,
I just hear you say, or are you, Oz?
Oh, I said it's a hobby.
I
that's even better.
mean, that's a great hobby. You make your own alcohol. Shit.
She kind of shakes her head. Well, hopefully we'll be able to find anything around these parts right now. Most of the spices and such are on the other side of the island, but, well, we haven't heard back from them in quite some time, so, well,
Well, we'll have to make do with what's on the ship then, I guess.
What's the other half of the island like?
more flatlands. Right now you're on the cliffside of the island. There's a few other mountainous regions to it with a plethora of cave systems to peek down into, and then the side of the mountain that has, much of the more peaceful areas, I suppose you could call it, where they grow various crops like melons and the like, a few trees and such. You have to follow around the coast, though. If you try and go up into the mountains, the winds can throw you off, and, well, if you're fly a little too close to the sun, as it were, you might end up accidentally bumping into... One second here. Yep, there we go. You might end up bumping into Avarish, who sometimes benevolent, sometimes he'll laugh as he watches you fall into the crevice.
What cities are there?
I wouldn't call them cities per se. There is there's the Lightwave port, which most people don't tend to go there because there's not much to actually do in terms of trade. Most people prefer our side of the island. We deal with more actual people, as we actually have crafters and such actually do things with that which is made. On the other side of the island, they mostly are just simple fishermen. There is the Undercity as well. The crevices that I mentioned before, there are actually a series of tunnels that lead to an underground city. That's where the wines and ale that are made here using mushrooms can be made. Wine I would definitely not recommend, it's far too spicy.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes, that's where
What?
Tored usually ends up being.
Hmm.
He likes to drink.
Ma'am.
Son of a
Hang
gun.
on.
It's happening again.
Mute it!
Put
It's
it on
lit.
vibrate!
It's lit. That's my jam.
Oh my god.
Start doing the whip and the dab to it.
I do the whip and the nay-nays. Thank you.
Oh shit, dog.
What's happening? So what are we?
You asked about cities, and they mentioned that there's
Yeah.
a city
Okay.
against the coast, and there's an underground city as well.
Ooh, okay, thanks.
The underground city is where like the mushroom-grown ale and wines can be made. It's a place where someone that she says named Tored resides or goes around.
Okay, and officer's like, all right, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
Ma'am, one
Yes.
last question before I leave.
Yes.
I know you said that they deal with, or the other side deals with spices and such. Would you happen to sell any fruit here?
Myself? No. I deal with mostly rice and grains and the like.
I mean,
Fruits actually.
anyone.
Anyone? That's more the other side of the mountain.
Ah, not even fruit is sold here?
Not much. Most of the stuff we get is imported, and that's usually bought by the locals. We have some.
I'll go look, because I need something to flavor this. It can't just be rice. Peggy! Thank you very much for your help.
Of course. Gives a little nod and a wave.
Alright, come on, guys. We're gonna see if we can find some stuff to flavor this with.
Yay.
You getting turned up in this bitch?
We gotta get fucking crunk.
So you are deciding to make ale.
Sake can be fruit flavored?
Ale, fruit flavor. I'm just saying. I'm nodding along, just going. You guys are you guys have chosen your direction, and I am just kind of shaking my head in the background.
I mean, we could adventure. Or we could get turned.
Done.
Yep.
At 20 HP, how injured am I?
You're feeling it. They cut into you like you're like you're gonna need a good rest to actually bind some of these wounds and actually take a moment to not feel like you're completely in pain.
Okay. Would there be any place around where they'd sell things like health potions or anything? I'm assuming not.
Health potions. There are actually a few places that do sell them. They're rather pricey though. That's the main issue. Like one of the places you know of that has some stuff that is
Wait, I'm an idiot.
useful. It sells like basic common health potions for 100 gold.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, fuck that shit.
So, Dawn, I absolutely forgot about that. Our added bonus to Alex's character.
I don't remember which thing that is.
Remember how I asked since I was a higher level if I could roll to see how much gold she had?
Oh yes, I do remember that.
I forgot about that.
No worries.
Alright, with that, I think I'm still gonna stay and then I'm in the hiding, probably in some alleyway or something.
She's into hiding.
Probably laying down, resting somewhere.
Okay.
Licking your wounds.
Probably just having like his paw on them and just breathing slowly. He wants to relax. He has been
Motherfuckers fucking ambushed me, fucking dicks.
Fucking rogues, dude.
Motherfucking bandits with the motherfucking chests. Swear to
I'm
God, now
tired
if
of
I
these
see them again, I
motherfucking
swear to God,
bandits on
I'll
this
kill them.
motherfucking
Which way are they walking?
The bandits?
No, the
Group.
group.
Right now they're walking through the general district where they can get all the items for like crafting, which most of the crafting, as I mentioned before, is in the second level. Right now they're still shopping around, getting fruits and other
Can
such
I
to
roll
get.
to see if I find them, or is it not that hard?
To find whom?
Fruit and spice.
Not that hard. People
Okay.
do point those out to you. In
Would I
total,
be
you
able to
probably,
see them?
you would notice them. They're not being stealthy. They're not hiding
Okay.
themselves. So you'd notice them in passing.
You'd have heard Minnie take off, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Probably.
You see the giant bat flying off, and you're like, they're probably in that direction.
Okay, spices, fruit. I think we are good. Maybe we can head back to the ship without getting battered by waves. Speaking of which, where did the cat person go?
I'm here.
Not you, sweetie, honey.
Wait, we have a sweetie and a honey? Oh no.
God damn it. That's why I said his name was going to be an issue because of my terms of endearment.
Pretty much, yeah. And I'm just laughing at it.
Well, they're probably fine. I hope. I'm just gonna pretend that they are so that I don't stress. So, since we have everything, I'm going to assume that we start heading back to the ship.
Up to you guys. If you guys want to go back to the ship, you can do it there. If you want to go up to the treasure trove, you guys did pay for a room there that you guys decided not to sleep in because you guys couldn't get back to it.
Oh, right! I'm going to head to the treasure trove real quick. Actually, Molly, I need to enlist your help without you running off on me this time.
I mean, I didn't exactly run off on you, but sure.
You ran to get rope.
Of course, you asked for rope. I was going to get you rope.
She, her eyes are huge as she looks at him like, bitch, I will smack you.
He grins back with that, oh, really?
The classic Molly look.
The classic Mario look of, oh, please, I'd like it.
Kuru, at this time, would I be actually being able to listen in on them, or am I still working on the...
That's up to you. If you want to pause in the middle of working on it to listen in, that's up to you, man.
Oh, no,
Oh, right, your bird is on me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could... Because if I did hear that, I could have done something.
Okay,
Wait,
can
maybe he's eating while listening.
What?
So if,
back and
if he's eating
forth
while
between
listening-
Alex and Molly, and is like, what? Molly and is like, what's going on here? Wait.
Alex, rope appears. 50 feet of hempen rope appears on your shoulder in the bird's.
It's just suddenly on your shoulders.
I'm assuming I know. I'm assuming I know the bird is Shuffles.
You know the bird is Shuffles. You have no idea where this rope came from.
I look at Paris and I look at him, Alex, and I'm like, what? You have wait.
I don't know how it happened.
It is in the bird's talons.
Well, we shouldn't look the gift horse in the mouth.
The
So
bird
this is
wins,
fine.
And Shuffle will get done with his food, probably get back to work.
Okay. So yeah,
She's gonna pet the bird before she heads back to the treasure trove.
Yes.
I want to deliver something to our proprietor.
Okay.
Roomkeeper, whatever.
Kuru, this is,
What was
this
his
is
name out of
amazing,
character?
he's great.
You never asked his name.
I thought he said it.
No.
Rip!
He's been talking
Well.
to you that whole time. You just never asked his name.
Oh well.
I waited for you guys to
Sir.
ask. Yes. How you doing? How you? Oh, you guys survived the storm. Oh my gosh. He like looks he's like I thought you all died. You never
I
came
was in the-
back. I had rooms prepared. I was like, man, this is gonna be nice. And then all of a sudden, you guys, I thought you died.
I wasn't gonna die without giving you this, so she's gonna set down like the bottle of ale that she saved specifically for him.
He as I start down to it. Let me
Try it.
see here. Gotta hold on. He takes the mug that he's always cleaning. Kind of looks into it. It's like, don't you go turn this up for me. I'm gonna taste some of that. Might actually taste real nice. Okay, hold on. Takes the bottle, moves to like uncork it with his teeth. Pauses, sighs. uncorks it with his hand and then pours it. He very, very elegantly just sets it down, recorks it.
Ew.
Right. So that's disgusting.
This ain't half bad. This is real good. Do you make this yourself?
Yep.
Damn. Need to commission you to send me some more of this. Looks like he's like looking into it, just like, I don't even know what's in that. Actually,
She's gonna.
got a crispness
know,
to it. Do you
I'll
like
tell
it?
you
Is there apples in there? Man, I can almost taste it.
I'm willing to sell you the bottle.
Or how much?
Out of character, can I roll to see if I would know how much this is worth considering?
You rolled a
Well,
natural
we just-
20 when you were making it. You're aware that this probably would round up to around 20 gold.
I'm willing to sell it for. Since you were so sweet, let's do 18 gold.
18 gold. One second here. I'm going to double check and see if that's actually correct for the wine. Wine.
I'm gonna make it 2 under
Oh, yeah.
what it would actually sell for.
Oh no, for like a fine wine, I apologize. I doubled that. It's 10 gold normally. So,
Oh.
yeah, that was my bad. That's why I was like, hold on, I need to double check this. 10 gold, which that's a fine wine. So for an ale like this, probably closer around 5 gold.
All right, well,
This is an ale, not a wine.
let's do 4 then.
Suppose I could have this for my personal collection. He takes out 4 gold very slowly, kind of rubs it between his fingers, sits it down at the table. Appreciate the business. It tastes real good.
I know it does.
What happened to y'all? Y'all just disappeared on me. I thought I thought you died.
I was going to get ingredients to make more alcohol for my ship, and the elementals started to attack.
Ah, you got caught up in the fight.
Well, I mean, a nice gnome woman who sold me the rice was letting us stay in there, but long story short, crap happened, and we ran out.
And it wasn't the fun kind.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's terrible. I mean, at least someone's gonna be doing something about it, right? We've got the letter out for the adventures. I mean, you guys are here, so I mean, unless you're just tradesmen, because I mean, you are selling me wine. I mean, if you're just tradesmen, then hopefully adventures coming soon, because
We're
So-
on the case.
Yeah, we're the adventurers.
He kind of squints at that. He's like, "All right." I mean, you mentioned that you were going to do that last night, but then again, I also thought you died, so I apologize. I don't really have much faith in folks saying they're going to fix things right now.
I mean, that's a fair reaction if this has been going on for a while.
Oh yeah, over a month. It actually almost destroyed part of the lower section first time it happened. We actually got water barricades that are set up towards the docks right now.
Yeah, those were very useful.
Yeah, it keeps the water out, but sometimes, when the water comes in, that's some of the big problem. Granted, it ain't flooding like it used to be. We got channels to kind of get it out. Right now, we're basically just trying to survive their conflict.
Speaking of, sir, excuse me for suddenly getting off topic, but I realized. What's your name?
My name is Koyev.
Koyev?
Koyev.
His name is Koyev. I love him.
Koyev.
I love Koyev.
I will spell that out for you.
Are we gonna yif Koyev?
No!
Is
I
he a
refuse.
tabaxi?
He's a Triton.
It's a fish! Oh.
Oh, he's a fish. We could yif him.
Did you
We
say it
could
was like
technically get
catfish
Koyev.
looking with a
Yes, he
big
is
ass overbite?
Yes.
Screw, screw
underbite.
being a furry. I'm a scaly, thank you.
God damn it.
I am both. So
God damn it.
furry, scaly. I'm both, motherfucker.
Shame! Shame! Where's the shame bell?
There is no shame. I'm playing furry.
Jamie.
So yeah, he gives you his name. Oh goodness. But yes, you guys, you've had him pay for his wine. He's done so, or wine.
Has Minnie managed to
ale.
come back considering she fucking flies fast?
You hear a little thump outside. You see Minnie peeking in the window. He just kind of slowly looks at it.
So how was the group's reaction to the giant bags of rice?
Ford asked, "What the hell?" He said, "Hell." That's a bad word, Mommy. You told me it is.
I'll have to talk to him about cursing in front of you.
She puffs at her cheeks. I can curse. I'm big enough. Crosses her arms.
Minnie, I prefer you don't curse.
Hell.
Minnie!
She kind of shrinks in.
The fuck is going on?
My bad is cursing.
Minnie says fuck.
This would be the weirdest situation. Like, you're like, what's D&D? Let's go to random streams, click on this, and I'm not interested in D&D anymore.
D&D is zaniness, eccentricities, and confusion.
Arguing
lots of
with
confusion.
your sentient giant bat on how to be a good girl.
While selling ale and deciding
Minnie
to do
reads a
that.
book called How to Be a Good Girl.
Immediately after your bird friend does crack.
You know, I don't know about that, so...
Don't do cocaine, kids.
Don't do drugs in general.
Don't do drugs, kids.
You can do weed, I'll accept that. But not anything else.
Don't inject marijuana, okay?
Please don't eat married iguanas. Thank you.
Married iguanas. I'm done.
Listen,
They
get
just
it.
got married, like,
you
come
want
on.
to partake in the Mary Jane, but it's not as cool as you
happened?
think.
A lot.
I was gone for like 2 seconds. What happened?
Everyone else has decided to have
Married
comedy.
iguana will make you do a little cough. Like, that's it. You don't want that.
Weed?
Smoking weed. Yeah, that's what happens. You just go.
Sheer confusion. I was just like, what the fuck?
Nostra doesn't do that.
Nope.
She's a good Christian girl.
Anyways, so you've had her come back. She's here. Varric, you're with them. You're watching them be very silly. Honey, unless you decided to join them, you're sneaking around behind them. And Shuffle's on
Am
the
I
ship.
sneaking around? I thought I was laying down in an alleyway.
That's up to
You
you.
asked where
You
we
saw-
were, so we
yeah.
didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were
Yeah,
doing.
I was just asking where they were, if I could see them from where I was.
Oh no, they were behind buildings.
You pretty much heard us, but you couldn't see us.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
you saw the giant bat take off, and you're just like, well,
Alright.
there they go.
Sorry
yeah,
about
I
that.
think I'm going to try and stand up and sneak around to find them.
Okay. You know more of the back ways, and you know where you actually remember where you had taken them before, so you can be like in the bar before them, the treasure trove, waiting for them.
Nah,
Nah, you're gonna wait till
I'll
they
show up
they
afterwards. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you see them. It's just as many lands, and you're just like, oh, there's the giant bat. Now I know where they are.
Right. I'm gonna walk in, act like I'm perfectly fine.
Roll a
Can
deception
I-
check.
I was about to say, I'm like, can I insight and see if there's blood
Yeah, deception versus insight.
versus insight?
Yep. Nah, she looks fine,
So
or
close.
he looks fine rather.
I'm going to do-
Guru
it's a
just
wisdom
standing
check.
Here assuming genders.
You know that joke's gotten old about 3 times ago that you said it.
I know.
Minnie doesn't say anything, but Minnie is like. She doesn't
What?
say anything, but no, nothing.
Am I gonna have to insight my back?
You can.
Can I?
You can. Doesn't mean
Insight
she's
the
going to
bat.
tell you anything.
So, are you done with your shopping though?
Hold on.
Apparently. Yep. You natural 20. I'm not going to roll on that. She's definitely she's like puffing out her cheek. She's being indignant.
Oh, you're getting back at me for saying you can't curse.
Her cheeks puff out more.
If I say you can say one curse word, will you tell me?
She shakes her head no.
Okay, am Nostra like shoves between the two and is like, you can say 3 curse words.
She roll a persuasion check.
25.
She gets down really low, like she's crouching down. She kind of looks around, shifts a little bit, wiggles forward. whispers, "Honey smells like they got hurt." Then quickly peeks back down, leans over, just like wiggles, then grins.
Wait, was that whispered to a Nostra or me?
Both of you. Where Honey couldn't hear, basically.
Alex is gonna walk up to Honey and just like pat her side. His.
Stop misgendering me!
Sorry!
Don't worry, it happens.
I'm just gonna walk up to Honey and pat their side.
Immediately, he like stiffens up, but he turns around and goes, hello.
And you get back, looks like 12 hit points.
That's nice.
You feel a cool sensation go across your wounds. You're like, well, that tingles.
Okay, he's gonna say hello.
Oh, that has Hunter's mark on it. Ignore that.
9 hit points, not 12.
Okay, well, 20. I mean, still pretty good. 20.
So it did 12 healing, but then it did 3 damage. Don't worry.
It was peroxide, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So you see that Honey relax a little bit, and he goes, hello.
No, you can just tell me when you're hurt.
I didn't want to worry anyone. I'm just a simple tabaxi. I can take care of myself.
Alex just kind of looks at him. Apparently not. If I had to heal you, and she just smirks before she walks away.
He's just gonna give a little smirk back.
Come on, Minnie.
Yes, mommy. I'm gonna save
She's gonna pull out a fruit and hand it to Minnie, and that is for telling the truth.
Yay! She eats the apple. Yes, good. And let's see here what time it is.
Let's go get drunk.
If you'd like, we can just say that you guys are getting drunk at the moment, and we can.
I want to see how good it is.
Honey doesn't drink.
Honey doesn't drink.
He has to be aware. Can he steal from drunk people?
I'm not drinking. I'm just.
He is Catholic.
Everyone except for those 3 are not drinking, and Shuffle, who is working on his shenanigans.
Can I steal from other drunk people?
Are you trying to steal from the crew?
No.
Oh, from other drunk people.
Other drunk people. As of right now, Verdrick is. That's his name, right?
Varric.
Sorry.
I know. Right. So that's gonna be the new thing.
He's off limits because he saved my life. So.
He's also not drunk.
He's also not drunk. That's also a very, very good point. I'm gonna use
are we like?
my.
You do see that the guy who was in here before, from the other day, is still here.
Still.
Yeah, he's still playing solitaire in the same chair.
Jeez, that's scary. Okay.
Right,
Can I use my ghostly gaze again?
Yep.
Can I see if anyone around me has like any good shit? Not the crew, but anyone else.
You've seen the same. Like you kind of look at them for a second, and you see the same items on them. Varric, you see, has swords that look like they're made out of some kind of otherworldly material. Might be bone. He's got his loot. He's got a few other things, money, obviously. But then when you look back at the guy, you had noticed that he had not had anything on him when you're like, I want to peek at him before. But he'd had the one mollusk shell that had kind of stood out for a moment. He has another one. As well as a very strange-looking dagger.
I'm gonna try and steal it.
Which one?
Both.
Okay. So you sit down next to him, or you like sit down behind him, and you try and steal it.
I'm gonna sit next to him and try to distract him.
Okay. What are you doing to distract him?
Friendly chat.
Or something.
He kind of pauses as you start chatting with him. He seems a little just not relaxed, but kind of just like confused as he's willing to kind of chat with you. Roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Wait, can I also try to flirt with him?
You can.
I'm gonna totally flirt with him.
Okay.
I wonder if he swings.
Should I roll anything for that, or am I just flirting?
You're flirting with him, and he
Okay.
he seems a little bit surprisingly more relaxed about that as he kind of slowly puts down the cards.
You just want some fun.
Hell yeah, boy!
Everybody wants some fuck.
Alright, that's right. Aw.
Okay, let me roll for him real quick. You brush your hand, and he thinks you're touching his thigh, kind of just gently. He's like, we just met. Come on, let's talk.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll be patient. Can I have my familiar take it?
Honey, inwardly, when Hancock, fuck.
Roll a sleight of hand with advantage because your familiar can be invisible.
Alright, just on my familiar or just me?
You're familiar.
Fuck. Where would I find that I'm
that's
familiar?
Dex. If it doesn't
just
say
Dex?
skill check, you do Dex with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I still need to give Minnie her proficiencies. Fuck.
Advantage. And I just click on the. Is this an advantage? Alright.
Okay. There's a very slight shifting, and just the dagger comes out, and it comes down, and you just see the familiar drop back into existence, and grab it, and vanishes. So he has the dagger. He can only carry one of the items.
That's fine. Can I have it try to put it in like my bag or something? That I'm gonna.
It's invisible. It can do that.
All right, I'm just gonna like put my bag on the floor for just 1 second.
Poor dude, honestly. Like,
Right.
Hey, I might still fuck him.
I know, but he's still got his shit taken.
Yeah, still.
He, as you're flirting with him, and you put your bag down, he kind of glances at it for a second, glances back up at you. Travel a lot?
I do.
Fun.
See a lot of fun people, but certainly catch my eye.
I would imagine. He reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out the shell, kind of turning it over in his hand. And it's got a very faint white glow to it as he turns it over, kind of showing it off to you. I've actually been looking for someone with something like this. They've stolen it from my collection. I've been trying to get quite a few of these recently, actually. I heard that they're good luck. But,
Oh, really?
yes, quite good luck. They say if you have it, it'll protect you from the storms. He motions outside, and with all the storms going on, who wouldn't want one?
Of course, of
I
course.
am willing to sell them. For a price, of course.
Would I notice Honey lagging behind?
She's still in the treasure trove.
would he realize that his dagger's gone once he's looking at his crown?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
They're in two different pockets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Right.
Alright,
He turns it over in his fingers, just kind of waiting as
for
he
a
looks at it.
price,
Yes.
how much would it be?
Well, they say that there's some magic to it. So I gotta up the price, just a little bit. 20
Of
gold.
course. Can I haggle that price?
You can try to.
Alright, what do I roll?
How are you haggling it? Like, what are you trying to say
Flirt.
to haggle this?
Seduction.
Go ahead. Just go ahead and tell it. Play it out with me.
Alright. Wow, it's gonna be this really say it out loud for me, do it.
Knew it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a bit expensive for me. I can still pay some gold, but maybe I could pay you in other services.
How much were you looking to have that knocked down to?
Hmm?
How much were you looking to have that knocked down to?
At least 5 gold.
No. I couldn't do that. Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, is this on?
Yep.
Sorry,
so
that's
yeah,
on advantage.
No, it's 9. No worries.
Aye.
He shakes his head gently. I can do 18. It's a little less. Perhaps a little more in your price range.
Mm. You know what? I'll take it.
He gently moves it over, and as you trade out 18 gold for it,
Yep.
You now have a white shell. You have no idea what exactly it does, but it supposedly protects you from storms, according to this guy.
He loves his gadgets. So, a white shell. Alright. Can I keep flirting with him? I still want that fuck.
Yeah, you can still flirt with him.
Alright, I'm gonna continue doing that then.
Okay. So while all this is going on, I think that's actually a good place to end the session for this evening with Honey
Nice.
going in to get something that he
Okay.
wants.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Can I ask what time of day it'd be?
I'd say it's
Huh?
around 1 p.m. by this point.
Can
Are we
I
getting
see how
wasted
well
in
Snuffle's
the?
doing?
Roll another Tinker's Tools check. With
It's just dexterity,
intelligence.
right?
Intelligence or dexterity,
Oh.
depending on which part he's
Intelligence,
trying to
yeah.
work on. It would most likely be intelligence, though.
Is Vax helping me at this point or no?
He's helping at this point. He's finally back in to actually be able to do that.
Okay. Me.
I'll get going.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night, guys.
18.
Good night.
Question. Dawn, if I end up fucking this dude,
Mhm.
would I be able to steal my gold back if I try?
Roll a sleight of hand check.
That's some Red Dead Redemption shit. Pay something, knock the person out, take it back.
So far as you're aware, he doesn't seem to notice. You're able to
This
grab
poor
18
guy.
18
Right.
gold back into your pocket.
Yes, bitch, we got the good fucking no.
Where are
I'm
the-
taking his money.
Well, the worst
Give us
part
right
is
now.
Can I
Get
put
in
that
the
money
bar,
back in my pocket?
Getting
then?
wasted.
no, we went back to the boat. Honey stayed behind.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are currently getting crunk. How good is the alcohol?
With the roll that you made, pretty good. It's like pretty dang good.
Everything ended
that-
well for me.
How it coming with 18 goop?
You'll probably want to do like a few like just
Test shots.
dry fires essentially, making sure all the working parts are working. But other than that, just from a glance, you think that you think you're pretty close to being done with it.
So me and Vax only speak in thieves' cant to this point with taps?
That would be fucking hilarious.
While you're doing this whole thing, yes.
Yeah. So I just tap him. If we're doing a if we're about to do a dry shot, should we let them know we're about to do a dry shot
That would be
or scare
nice.
them? He kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, dry means no powder.
Still makes a noise, doesn't it, or no?
Makes a click noise.
Okay.
So
Can I do one?
he literally like he shows you the pistol that was reassembled. He aims it down. No powder, nothing else in it. He pulls back the click, click, click. It's like motions
Shuffle.
like that.
Shuffle. We'll tap. I'll see you in hell. Pull the trigger next to his temple.
He's like shoot. He's like aim it at my head and do it.
He just shoots. Pretends to shoot himself in the head after tapping. I'll see you in hell.
Vax drags the hand down, so he's like, "Oh my gosh!" He says like, "I can't." And then this game just taps back. I can't deal with this. Does the same thing with the pistol, just. And
I give him the extra pistol ammo I had, by the way.
he's-
Because remember, I had pistol. I found pistol and shotgun, or like bullets that would work for my scatter gun, basically.
he's like,
And I found pistol.
so he does take that.
You guys want to see how much my gun will do now?
Also, I do need you to remove some gold because it does take some money to do
Oh yes,
this.
please. How much gold?
Because you've already managed to salvage some of the parts, that does significantly cut it down because you are able to use the materials yourself. Because
Okay.
your rolls have been pretty good, I'm going to also cut that down a little bit because you're not able to. You're not essentially wasting any of the parts. So I'd say in total it probably cost you about 150 gold.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have 23 gold to my name.
Why do you have 23 gold?
Because he spent it making groovy.
Because look, it's because I can do this in one. I'm just gonna show you damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Dawn, can I ask for one last thing?
Damage.
Jesus
Why?
H Christ.
Jesus Christ.
5 feet.
Ford me.
Hmm?
I'm taking a cup of that up to these fucking quarters.
We'll do that. We'll take care of that next week. Just remember and remind me.
we're getting wasted next week?
That's low damage
No.
rolls, everybody.
No, we're not getting wasted next week. Next week we'll be moving a little bit through some of the wasted section of it, so that way, I mean, we're gonna have some fun with it, of course.
The session over?
Yeah, the session is over for this evening.
I
God,
got
cool.
So that, we
good
can
fuck.
so that way we can prepare for the other session we're gonna be having in half an hour. That way we can have
No
a break
doubt,
for people
so
to get
fast.
stuff.
Look at my new toy. Oh.
Did you just
so-
nut?
Also, I know that right now it's showing you having proficiency with it. You
I
do not
know,
have
I
that
know.
until your next level.
Yeah,
So just remove that from
yeah,
that.
I know.
Damage is obviously going to stay the same.
Yeah, damage still the same, which is 48 with some low rolls, which is just god damn. That first sneak attack I rolled crap on, and I still got almost 50 damage. Am I officially doing Vax damage now?
I think you're pretty dang close to it. Vax will be proud. I hope.
Uh,
Either that or he
and-
steal your gun.
and I'm doing this
Yeah,
artificer thing.
still your gun.
Oh, now my gun is gonna Guru. Nothing else is gonna be in my pocket dimension.
Only
like-
only the gun.
What about your
Yes.
bird?
My
That
bird
means that his
has.
bird can
I
bring
have
out the
different
gun.
pocket dimensions. I have a familiar pocket dimension, and I have a item pocket dimension. I got two
Okay.
dimensions to my name. Booyah!
Lots of dimensions.
Whole lot of dimension shit.
If he was able to get up to
Does that make him two-dimensional?
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
hell yeah.
I'm taking a break. I'll be back in
That's
a
the
half an
most
hour.
So yeah, I'm gonna end the recording here. For everyone who's listening in the future, thank you so much for watching. I will be posting the other session as soon as we actually got that posted and rolling around and such. But still trying to get a good title card, which I may just post it and then put a new title card on there when I actually get a good thumbnail going. But in the meantime, this has been Sorcery and Secrets, and we will see you all next Thursday. Bye bye.
Bye-bye!
Groovy.